And it seems like we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream. So, today we'll be continuing our Steel Soul run of Horror Night. And yeah, in this one, I honestly do not know. We have plenty of options to do whatever we want. But I think to begin, let's just go ahead and get all our traversal abilities that we'll be needing for this run. At least that's what I think is the correct approach currently. So, yeah. Without further ado, I think we should go where we last time didn't went to, which was what you call it, it was called the hidden station, or like the void area. Oh my god, I don't remember the name if I can be honest. By the way, for anybody who watched the last stream and saw the run die, don't worry, I played this game on my own and. Yeah, I managed to basically bring us back to where we were on the first run. So, yeah, we'll be just continuing our adventure from there. So, don't worry. For those of you who missed the last stream, you end up not missing anything. We're still continuing from the very first stream of this game. So, yeah, hopefully we can make our progress back and, yeah, just deal with everything. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, cool. And by the way, give me that. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I always forget that freaking we are not playing Silk Song right now. Yeah, that's my bad, guys. But anyways. Alright, by the way, while I was trying to, to test this stream out a little bit before. Yeah, I was noticing a lot of delay. And unfortunately, I do not know why that was the case. I really hope it's not, too much delay right now. Because from what I'm seeing, it only is like normal delay, which is like pretty small. But yeah, if it's a lot, my bad, guys. I do not know how to fix that one, if I can be honest. Maybe it's just my internet, but if that's the case, well. But anyway, no need to worry about that too much currently, I would say. Actually, now that I think about it, probably should have just gone from King's Station. Although I don't remember if I had triggered. Oh no, I did trigger this cutscene. Did we read this before in the first stream of Horror Night? Let me just read it out for anybody who hasn't. Memorial to the Horror Night. In the black vault far above, through its sacrifice, Hallowness lasts eternal. And the Black Egg Temple is added to the map. Which, you know what, should tell you immediately that, yeah, that place where we first found Quirrell was kind of important. But, yeah, don't worry, we'll get to that when we get to that. Also, wait a second, did that guy freaking float in the freaking air? Yeah, no wizardry over here. We deal with that stuff immediately. But anyways, okay, so technically we could, go for all our traversal abilities, but I do remember in the very first stream, I tried to do this and then instantly failed. Though to be honest, yeah, I was still phased. It's kind of a precise jump. And I have been able to do it before, but yeah, it has been like years since I have played this game before. So yeah, I can't do it anymore. So I guess we'll just get the double jump and yeah, just get to that area the intentional way, I suppose. But anyways, yeah, get your Roberts out of here, dude. But anyways, okay, my god, I'm not gonna lie, speedrunners are, their fall looks so good. Anyways, as far as I know, you can just crystal dash. No, never mind. We can't. But maybe here? Okay, well, not really. And I'm trying to freaking double jump, which we don't have right now. Which, oh, wait, hold up. I was about to start to heal. And of course, this guy had to ruin my plans. So that was not fun. But anyways. Okay, let's just get double jump. And after that, I do not know. What should we do? We could technically go and, ascend with Gorm. Or we can take the, King's brand, and then... Honestly, I don't even know what we do with that. Honestly, you know what? I think the better thing to do would be to... Well, first of all, the good thing would be to get the map, if I have the money, that is, obviously. But anyways, old caverns, these ones. Can't you just feel the weight of Kingdom above? It's a heavy thing, alright. I reckon not many reach these depths. We're pioneers, you and I, at least in recent history. Oh wow, I actually had the money for the map. Oh yeah, by the way, this place was called Ancient Basin. But anyways, I'm not gonna lie, one thing that is definitely cruel about the Ancient Basin is how the oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that how the station to this area, which is where the palace grounds are. Oh, hi, Finger Eater Trust. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're having a good weekend. But yeah, we're just trying to, get through Steel Soul and, see if I can beat it, honestly. Last stream, I failed one of the runs. So yeah, really hoping that that does not happen. Also, by the way, yeah, if you're doing the Hunter's Journal, I remember you need to kill those orange things a lot. Because otherwise you have to just constantly farm them in a... you want fingies? I don't know, dude. Can't you just order some McDonald's? I'm pretty sure they can give you some nice fingies. But anyways. Do embrace the void. Yes, we will. Eventually. Okay, come on. Okay. Yeah, let's just try and knock them out for the Hunter's Journal. Though I feel like I should have done that from the very beginning. Because I think you need to kill like, what, 30 of them or something? Okay, oh my god. Oh, wait. I forget that this freaking thing... Although we can just upward slash too. I don't think he can actually hit you. This close to him. Yeah. But yeah, we will try to embrace the void. But before we can do that... Actually, wait a second. I think there's a key over here, right? The simple key. Oh, wait. Then there's also these guys too. Let me just get them real quick. Alright, perfect. Broken vessel so hard. I would say that's kind of spoilers, but to be honest... is that really that much of a spoiler? Which, by the way, yeah, I also had the dream nail from the last stream, so yeah, we're just gonna, what do you call it? We're just gonna freaking knock out both Broken Vessel and its, what was the Dreamer's version name? Lostkin, right? Which, my god, I'm not gonna lie, I hated Lostkin. It was like one of my least favorite bosses in Hollow Knight. It was just the most annoying boss. And I feel like it would be still annoying given the fact that, oh wait, yeah, I don't have the freaking damage to KO these ghosts in one hit. Yeah, that can be a bit of a problem there, but hey man. Although to be honest, I'm not sure. Nobody answered this in the last stream, but should I count deaths in the dream world, deaths for this run? Because technically in Steel Soul you can die in the dream realm, but it doesn't count as a death unless you're dying in White Palace or you're dying against the Radiance. Don't ask me why that's the case, I do not know. You would think that, that would make Steel Soul a lot more challenging and, would be something that would motivate people to do Steel Soul. But no, apparently the easier part of the game is where you risk losing your run. The harder part, not really. But anyways. Wow, this guy has a very large horn, but he's dead. So what could possibly cause problems here? Okay, what are these little guys doing? Okay. My god, I didn't even complete the... Oh wait, I forgot I didn't even get the Hunter's Journal right now. So I don't know if those deaths would even count. But any freaking ways, alright. Here it is, Broken Vessel. You know what, we can actually hit this guy, 2 times without the Shaman Stone. Which, by the way, should have used that probably. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, my god. Although somehow I have the damage to one-shot his ghosts. Yeah, see? I couldn't KO the ghosts outside, but anyways. Oh wait, I forget I have the descending, or like not descending dark, but desolate dive. But anyways, okay, hold up. Alright, hold up. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me just heal here real quick. Alright. Which, by the way, oh, okay, oh my god. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, how many people knew that Broken Vessel is still a dead enemy? You can't actually, what do you call it, look at its thoughts if you dream nail him. But he does wave, what do you call it, he does try to give, reach out to you for some bizarre reason that I do not know. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lostkin is kinda mysterious, not gonna lie. But anyways, alright, so there was no secret over here, right? Although, to be honest, we can always turn here if we want to. But anyways, yeah, for now, let's just take our amazing double jump that we'll be needing for the rest of the game. And yeah. Alrighty, dude. And yeah, with that, we could get now to pretty much everywhere. Because we have the Crystal Dash. And we have double jump and, Mantis Claw and everything else. The Mantis Claw is pretty much needed for every run. But anyways, although I'm not gonna lie, people like for this game have gotten like absolutely cracked at this point where down poking just allowed them to like skip basically everything, even Mantis Claw at this point I think. But yeah, what do you expect from challenge runners? But anyways, okay, so now that I'm full HP, let's just go and try Lost Kin. I'm not gonna lie, I really suck at this boss, but luckily, because he's in the Dream Realm, if I die, the run does not die over here. Which, by the way, for anybody who has played Silksong, is this the case for the first Sinner boss fight too? Because it's also technically a Dream boss fight, right? Because if you lose that fight, Hornet doesn't die in that. Oh wait, hold up. Don't wanna die over here. Although I'm pretty sure you don't even need to follow this path, right? You can't just... yeah, you can just do that. But anyways, now we have this annoying boss. Alright. I must say there's one weird thing about Lost Kin, and that is that... oh, I do actually have the ability to one-shot his ghosts. Okay. I have no idea, by the way, why ghosts have different HP for this boss fight. I mean, don't get me wrong. Good change. Good change. But anyways, okay. Yeah, these ghosts are freaking annoying, dude. Okay, oh my god. He jumped at the right time. Anyways. Alright. I did say that we won't count this death, but it would certainly hurt my pride if I freaking lost here. Okay. Oh, okay, oh my god. Alright. Should have probably brought Shaman Stone over here, honestly, not gonna lie. That probably was the correct thing to do. But anyways. Yeah, luckily, it doesn't seem like we need it. Okay, my god, look at that ghost coming at me. Like that, but anyways. Okay, out of here. Alright, cool. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, cool, by the way. Oh, okay, my lord, dude. Okay, cool. Yeah, he can have a lot of HP because he's a Dream Boss, obviously. But, I don't know which Dream Boss has the lowest HP. I'm not talking about the Dreamers, by the way. Because, or like Dream Warriors, I think they're called. Which, by god, how many categories of bosses are there in this game? But anyways, okay, hold up. Okay, we need this guy knocked for a little while so that I can heal. Okay, cool. Heal here. Okay. Technically, I do have at least one of the charms that are used for a cheese strat against this boss, but yeah, I mean, I don't think we need to resort to that at the very least. I'm not trying to do him Radiance. But anyways, or like Radiant. But anyways. Alright, cool. Okay. And my god, how is this boss not gone down? My damage output is so bad right now. Anyways. Okay. Chill out, man. Alright. Okay, oh my god. If I'm struggling... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not struggling. Who is struggling? I don't know. Not a difficult boss at all. Oh, wait, but I forgot to freaking Dream Nail him. To show you that... although I do not know. I think he also doesn't have any dialogue, right? I forgot. But anyways. Well, sadly, I can't bow back to him. But, hey... Not gonna complain about, getting 400 Dream Essence at the very least. Anyways, and with that, the Ancient Basin is done. Alright. So, yeah, now the question is, where do we want to go next, boys? So, we're going for true ending, for anybody wondering, which is why I got the double jump and the freaking Dream Nail. Because technically, you don't need any of these things to beat the game. So, yeah. Where are we going? I technically haven't collected King's Brand just yet, so we can't go into the Abyss to, embrace the Void. So to be honest, embracing the Void comes way later in the game, even if you have the Void Heart Charm. Oh wait, sorry, the Void Heart Charm is what you need to embrace the Void, but that comes very late in the game. Alright. I do not know if there was anything over here, but let's just check it out. Why not? Okay. Oh, there was a grub here. Okay, never mind. Definitely worth it then. Though, this time, I think I didn't equip it, but I do have the grub song charm. So, yeah, don't worry, we're good on that. But anyways, okay, before we do anything, I think we should get the... what do you call it? Let's get the station first. And yeah, then we can decide where we need to go. But anyways, alright. Over here, and... that should be good. By the way, this place looks insane. And this is what we need 1800 essence for anybody wondering. I didn't explain this, I think, in my previous stream, but yeah. You need 1800 essence to break through that, dead bodies dreams, because, yeah, they are protected. And I don't have the freaking geo for the freaking station. Never freaking mind, dude. Well, if that's the case, hold one moment. Oh, wait a second. Did I sat on the bench? I think I might have sat on the bench. Never mind. Yeah, I'm my bad, guys. We will have to go back the normal way then. Oof. Alright, so what is the closest thing that we can do that would also give us the dream essence, but also would you call it, progress the story in a little bit? Okay, cool. I do not know, honestly. We have plenty of options to do at this point in the game. Oh wait, where am I going? We have to go above, not here. I'm not gonna always confuse this with I don't even know which one at this point. I think the deepest one, which, the broken one. But anyways. Yeah. It is what it is. By the way, how many in the chat have already beaten Steel Soul at this point? Like, in this game or Silksong. I've not beaten Silksong just yet. But I did look up how to get to Act 3. Because, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I did pretty much everything I felt like. And... yeah, still no sign of Act 3. And yeah, the method of getting to Act 3 in Silksong is absolutely crazy. I'm not going to spoil it right now if anybody's watching and doesn't want to know. But I would be genuinely surprised if you were able to tell what you needed to do in order to get to Act 3. Because, yeah, you know what? This is the one instance where I would say, even though I looked it up, where I was supposed to go for Act 3, yeah, I don't think I would have been able to figure out how to actually start the Act 3. Because, yeah, it's quite a lot of steps in order to start Act 3. It's not just, you find a random location here and there. Alright, so you know what? I think we should first go and do this boss fight at the way. What do I say to this? So I couldn't get the trick when I first came here without the double jump, but now that I have the double jump where that trick was completely pointless to do, now I am able to do the trick. Okay, well, that's the kind of player I am. When the trick is completely useless for me, then I'm able to get it. Alright, I see you. But anyways, okay. Which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, one of the hardest grubs in the game to get is in this area. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just hard for me because I'm kind of bad at the game, but yeah. I feel like the, freaking grub that you get from this area, like one of the grubs, I think there are like 2 at least in this area. Yeah, that's pretty hard. But anyways, you guys can go. Probably should have upgraded my nail too now that I think about it. Like, I don't think we need to worry about the health of the boss that we're about to go into. But anyways, okay, let's just heal here and then... yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this guy is freaking oh wait. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, hold up. Don't want to lose the run right now. Thankfully, this guy does, keep himself open quite a lot. Okay, my god. Yeah, he does double damage though, so we need to be careful of that. Alright. Yeah, I want him to do double slash. Okay, my god. Yeah, unfortunately, this... okay, oh my god, dude, that was quite the predict. And now I'm about to die. Wait a second, though. No need to worry. Okay. Okay, my god, look at him juking me, by the way. Dude parries me, or like blocks me above. So you would think he would upward slash, but instead he does the freaking side slash. Alrighty, dude. By the way, there is a trick if you have, I think, the dash slash in order to get that door. But, yeah, I don't really have it. Also, I don't think we should take this bench anyway. You know, if we die, we go straight back to the beginning of the game. So, not really much point in getting these freaking benches. But anyways, okay. Yeah, this is where we need to go. I forgot almost. Alright, wait a second. Okay, cool. Which, by the way, in real life, do you think it would work actually this way? That, you know, if somebody is like, you know, fat, they would have more HP. I don't think, if anything, I would say that's probably the opposite should be true, right? I think a fat person would be much more susceptible to damage. I don't know, what do you guys think? But anyways, okay. Some stuff is definitely happening over here. Which, my god, you know what, now that I think about it, probably should have taken that bench and get the shaman stone. Yeah, because otherwise this would be annoying as hell to deal with. Should I take the shaman stone over here? Or are we keeping it nail only? I don't know. But first, this guy needs to go, I can tell you that much. Okay, my lord, dude. Chill out, man. Okay, I think there is a... what do you call it? Yeah, this over here that we can open. Actually, let's see. Maybe this is taking us to a bench or something. Okay, it does, but it's like very high above. So, you know what? Scratch that idea, we're going back. Although, probably don't want to dash over here. You don't want to get hit by that big dude. Although I don't think you get hit by the big dude, you take double damage. You need to get hit by a sword. Also, wait a second, wasn't there like another area? Because I'm pretty sure there's one grub in the game. Oh yeah, it should be here, right? Yeah, here, okay. Yeah, this grub over here is annoying as heck to get. But let's see if I can do it. Because yeah, this one can be pretty tough. This guy has a spear. And yeah. Although I guess it's kind of like the same that we just dealt with right now, but anyways. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this enemy, it is the best, what do you call it, technically geo farm in the game, but okay, oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's also kinda annoying to kill him, because his HP is kinda huge, and he can also hit sometimes behind. Okay, wait. And yeah, we need to defeat both of these guys to actually get that grub. Okay, hold up. Okay, got him. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Though definitely would need to avoid getting hit because that's kind of needed for the next boss. Not gonna lie. Because we don't have healing and he will most likely not give us the opportunity to heal. But we're not gonna get too technical here. And yeah, without further ado, let's go right ahead into the boss fight. Also, screw elevators. We're not taking that stuff. Also, wait a second. Wasn't there a hidden wall here somewhere? No? Alright. So, this boss fight, there's something a secret that some of you guys might want to know. And that is that if you break this chain over here, it actually makes the boss fight a little bit easier. Like, just a little bit. But, as everybody says, Mama raised no bitch. Now, did they? So yeah, we'll be taking on every single one of them. Alright, my god, do I seriously need to get all of these doors locked? Alright. And yeah, now we are dealing with Watcher Knights. You know, the first, I don't know, like, you know how Dark Souls bosses are? You know, like 4 of them, or like, you know, at least in the Dark Souls trilogy, there are like 4 main bosses. Yeah, this is like kind of one of them because he's guarding one of the Dreamers. But to be honest, the other 2 Dreamers aren't really guarded by like, what do you call it, bosses specifically. But anyways, okay, hold up. Yeah, so the main thing over here is to, oh, okay, hold up. Alright. Okay, they're actually kind of, oh wait, what? He freaking... Alright, that's a bit weird of a move he did over there. But anyways, okay. Let me just spam magic real quick. And yeah, that's basically how you deal with this. You need to have the DPS check for this boss. But to be honest, it's not that bad of a boss to just do nail only. Okay, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I used to play on a patch of Hollow Knight where this backward roll that he's doing, yeah, this didn't used to be a thing, by the way. This is completely new to me, which has made it quite difficult for me to radiant him in the newer patches. Even though in the newer patches, it's actually much easier to radiant this game because... what do you call it? Okay, oh my god, that guy is still in iframes. Alright, never mind, that was a waste of souls. Okay, oh my god. Chill out, dude. Alright, alright. Okay, okay, chill the frick out, man. By the way, it's kind of weird that their swords don't do freaking double damage, even though they're probably using bigger swords. Okay, oh my god, I forgot I don't have the freaking... what do you call it? We haven't embraced the void yet. Oh, wait, hold up. Heal. Also, that guy is rolling towards me, I know. Okay. Okay, my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not used to them back rolling this much because... yeah, as I said before, I have not fought this boss on a newer patch that much. So yeah, because on the older patches, this backward roll thing that they're doing, this didn't used to be a thing. Okay, oh my god. How did they not hit me over there? That was a bit crazy, but anyways, okay. Alright, cool. And now this. Alright, one down. Which, by the way, if you do not know what cutting that rope, you know how that cutting that rope makes the boss easier. Yeah, if you cut that rope, one of the Watcher Knights just dies before even the boss fight begins. So, yeah, there's that too, I suppose. But anyways, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I freaking wanted to do Descending Dark, but you know what? It's fine. Down goes the Watcher Knights. See? Told you, Mama raised no bitch. We don't need to, you know, cheese this fight and get one of those guys down before the fight has even begun. But anyways, okay, give me that. And let's open up this chest to see how much money these guys are hoarding up. You know, these guys need to pay their taxes. Somebody needs to get on that, by the way, real quickly. Like, Harnest is kind of falling apart. Somebody needs to collect taxes so that, we can actually start rebuilding this place. Because, boy, those repairs are going to cost a lot. But anyways, okay, cool. By the way, can you... Oh, you can. Cannot watch longer. Watch what? By the way, again, screw elevators. We don't like elevators over here. But I'm pretty sure there's also a secret wall or something right here, right? Oh yeah, this one. Doesn't look like one, but yeah, it is a secret wall. Oh, wait a second. Is this not this one? I thought it was. Wow. I'm pretty sure one of these is definitely a secret wall, right? Wait a second. Let me just see if I can find the one. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the one. Sleep beckons eternal, and these words become my last. Thou, my gaze, shall no longer fall upon this city. I will act forever in its protection. For king, for bug, for Halnest, I heed now to my rest. Sounds like some kind of a simp to me, if I can be honest. But anyways, yeah, now we can use this guy's, watching tool to watch this city. Wow. What an amazing, gorgeous view, isn't it? By the way, you must have really liked that freaking, what do you call it, view up there. But anyways. Also, by the way, does anybody know what the hell is this guy doing over here? I have no freaking idea. But anyways, alright. Time to get our first dreamer of the run. After this, we are only left with, what do you call it, 2 more. And after that, well, alright, cool. By the way, can you dream name this guy? For King Beloved. Okay, stop your simping right now. You need to die. But anyways. And then I remember we need to freaking, absorb their, power. Or I don't even know what our character does. We not to even absorb them. But yeah, with that, a seal has broken. But there are still 2 more seals that we need to break. Honestly, I'm not even sure why. Like, can't you just force that door of the Temple of the Black Egg open? Once 2 of the seals are down. Like, how strong can 1 seal be? And if the 1 seal is actually that strong enough to, what do you call it, keep the, should I spoil this much? I technically did earlier in the stream what is inside the Temple of the Black Egg. Yeah, if you just wanted to keep that dude sealed, yeah, if only 1 dreamer was needed, then, okay, oh my freaking god. Team Cherry, why did you make this lift like this? Like, you give us this option to skip the elevator, which is great, by the way, but then you make me freaking pull that elevator out first before I can, descend down. That's not cool. But anyways, okay, perfect. Okay, now let's see where we need to go. Alright. So the closest thing would be to the king, the kingdom's edge, right, currently, to us. Yeah, I think that might be the closest thing that I can do. Although I probably should return to Dartmouth and buy some of the stuff too. I do not know. I guess we'll figure out what we need to do. Because technically we can, we can do a lot of stuff. Like, I know what to do, but I just do not know what to do first right now. That's the main thing. But anyways, first we need to get out of here. Although, to be honest, maybe I should have exited from that side only, now that I think about it. Okay, my god, I'm not making smart decisions at all. But, well, hopefully it doesn't cost us too much. Wishful thinking, but hopefully not. But anyways. Okay, yeah, this thing, okay, need to go down, my dude. But first, let me just get my hands on that Geo. Okay, oh my god. Okay. Okay, my lord, this dude. Okay, you need to go. My god, he freaking charged on purpose there, I can tell you that much. But anyways. Alright. Let me just freaking... yeah, do that. And then let's see if we can sell anything to our boy Lem. Oh wait, I didn't even meet him in this run? Oh no, he's outside in the freaking, what do you call it, here. Let me just get him, because I think we could buy some stuff. I need to buy some stuff anyway, beforehand, but yeah. Oh, what are you doing out in this miserable downpour? Impressive fountain, isn't it? I'm sure we'll be able to appreciate it more if we weren't both getting drenched. That night up there was an important one. The plague here mentions its sacrifice. Or sorry, the plaque here mentions its sacrifice, which carries something of an ominous tone. Probably met some sort of horrible end, though it sounds like the knight's goal may have been achieved in the process. In all the relics I have collected, I have yet to find a clue as to what that was. All I would say is, buddy, you do not want to find out what happened to him. And by the way, for anybody wondering, that dude is not dead. That dude is still very much alive. He's just, I don't know, hanging around. Yeah, by the way, that was very much a pun. If, somebody who has played this game, yeah, if you were able to catch that, I'm proud of you. That much I will tell you that much. But anyways, okay, let's just heal here and yeah. Continue to progress towards, let's just go towards the Kingdom's Edge. Because, yeah, I guess we can just get the King's Brand. I think it's called the King's Brand. I don't even know what it's called. But yeah, we're gonna get that and yeah, probably then see if we can make some more progress in the game. Also, can you just like, yeah, do this? This might actually just allow me to skip everything. Never freaking mind do. Oh, wait. Okay, oh my freaking god, chill out, man. Alright. Yeah, we don't need to geo farm right now. We have like plenty of stuff. By the way, I completely forgot, speaking of geo, that I was supposed to sell my stuff to Len. Well, that was my bad. But anyways, you can out. Alright, cool. Also, my god, yeah, I really spaced. Oh no, wait, we can't even get there actually. Never mind, my bad. But anyways, okay, so this bench is freaking broken. And you may think this is a freaking, what do you call it? Yeah. You may think it's a, what do you call it, a dead end, but it's not. Alright, yeah, free the grub. Always freeze the grub. I'm not gonna lie, maybe I should have gotten the elegant key, which I think is what you need, right? But anyways, welcome to Kingdom's Edge, everybody. Not gonna lie, that's quite a lot of white petals / ashes coming into this area. I wonder who linked the first flame here. Okay, oh my god. Okay, damn bro. That body literally fell on top of me. Wonder where that body came from, but yeah, don't worry, we'll find that out soon enough. And I just realized we can't progress here. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I do not remember how to progress in this game anymore. Yeah, I know where to go. I just forget what you need to do to actually even get there. Yeah, we can't go there without Ismast here. I forgot completely. Alright, wait a second then. Alright, we have an objective at the very least. So that's good. But yeah, so what we need to do right now is go to the Royal Waterways. But now the question is, do I have a freaking... No, actually I don't. What am I saying? Oh my god, okay. Oh wait, don't freaking dash here. There's a giant ass dude with a giant ass sword that does double damage. Very dangerous dude, by the way. Anyways, you out of here. And yeah. Okay, can we go from down here into the... I think we can, right? Let me just see. Because technically the path to Ismast here is right here. Like, from here, I think somewhere. Oh no, not here. We need to go underneath the Royal Waterways. But anyway, is the Ogrim here? No? Alright, you know what? Oh wait, no, he is. But yeah, once you defeat Dung Defender, you can come back and talk to him. Oh, it's you again. I'm glad to see you return. No, please, don't say a word. I must apologize for my previous behavior. Entirely my fault. I mistook you for one of those mindless sulking husks, yet you bested me in the most majestic knightly fashion. Such joyful, vigorous combat. I'd almost forgotten the feeling. I was once a knight, you see. By the grace of our good king, I stood proudly before the throne, watching Harness swell to greatness. Then that nasty business with the affliction. We knights defend against the physical, but a formless enemy. How to defeat such a foe? Our king tried in his own way, a cruel means it was, and still, eventually we were brought low. Bah, I shouldn't be so morose. You've invigorated me. It's truly a delight to meet one whose strength can match my own. Go now, mighty warrior of Harronest. You have proven your honor. Good fortune on the path ahead. So, for anybody wondering, oh wow, this guy must be thinking a lot about himself, which by the way, there's a secret over here. But yeah, for those of you who do not know what he is, his name is Ogrim. And there's this legend in the world of Harronest where there were like, so the king of this kingdom, which by the way, he's dead at this point. But back in the day, he used to have 5 great knights. Fun fact, the Dung Defender is one of those knights. In fact, he's the only living knight. The others have all died. Although, that's not exactly true, I feel like, because one of those knights named Hagamol, yeah, we don't know what his fate is. Because, yeah, that was never revealed. Also, how is Flukes over here? Wait a second, I may have taken a wrong turn, honestly. And I don't have the map for this area. Okay, this is not where I was supposed to go, but do we just knock out Fluke Bomb too? I feel like that's kind of a bad thing to do currently because I think we probably will definitely die if we were to try and do that, but actually no, what am I saying? Yeah, we definitely will die to Fluke Bomb if I freaking don't upgrade my nail to one-shot her minions. But wait a second, where do you go from here then? I guess here, right? Where Ismustier is supposed to be? Let's see. I think you are supposed to go here. Alright, yeah, cool. Yeah, because, yeah, the path technically to Ismustier is, what do you call it? You know, it's just below where the Dung Defender's boss fight happens. So, yeah, I think it's supposed to be here. And then once we get here, we should just get rid of these guys. Which, by the way, there is a location of the payload that I know exists. Actually, no, there was one in Ancient Basin too. I completely forgot, dude. Anyway, these freaking flukes, the flying ones, yeah, these guys are annoying. Although I can one-shot them. Wait, so could I have taken on Fluke Bomb? Like, so here's the thing. I explained this before in the stream too, but I used to play on an older patch of Horror Night back when I first played this game. And then the nail damage of your, what do you call it, weapon used to be much lower. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure one upgrade wasn't usually, like, you know, at that time at least, was not enough to one-shot these, you know, flying flukes. Which is what causes problems in, you know, any fight where these guys are involved. Which, by the way, this is one of the most unique enemies in the game, I would say. He gets hit and he literally changes into a completely different enemy. But anyways, alright. Avoid that and then avoid this too. And then grab this. Not that this thing is useful that much in Steel Soul, but hey man, money is money. And what is his name? Steel Soul Jin, right? Yeah, he can give us a lot for those, you know, rancid eggs. Not even sure why, but I guess, hey man, rancid eggs must be the bug's delight. Okay, out of here. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure there's an ambush somewhere over here, right? Yeah, this one. But anyways, luckily our damage at least is high enough to deal with these guys. So to be honest, this is not supposed to be what you call a late game area. Like once you defeat Dung Defender and you have the Crystal Dash, you should be able to just get to this place. But anyways, okay, nothing over here. So, oh wait, I freaking found the exit instead. That's the exit to this place, right? Where that, okay, I think her name is Eternal Emilita. I don't even know how to say her name. But anyways, only those who prove their honor in combat may enter the grove beyond. The defender. Wonder who could, you know, who could this defender be? You know, the sign is a little bit purple. And, you know, there was that one boss called the Dung Defender, but, yeah, I do not know. But anyways, okay. Also, what could he possibly be guarding in this place, you know? This defender dude. But anyways, okay, yeah, can't go there until we get his must here. Okay. Wait, is this a regular ambush or did I just fall into a wrong area? I don't remember there being an ambush for his must here. But I guess there was one. And I just forgot. Alright, I mean, that's whatever, dude. Okay. Alright, out of here. Okay, cool. Yeah, no need to worry about that just yet. I think we're supposed to fall down on this side, right? So that we can get to Ismust here. Alright, yeah, cool. Alright, so a lot of freaking acid, and then we have Ismast Grove. And let's see what, this person is thinking. Ogrim, there's no time. Alright, dude. Collect consumed Ismust here. Acid shall be repelled. Swim in acidic waters without coming into any harm. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, technically, it is... I don't know, do you need this for true ending? I feel like you do, but I might be wrong on that. But hey, man, all I can tell you is that I need it. I'm not good enough to do those insane crystal dashes that speedrunners do. So, yeah, we're just gonna take the easy way out and just get the stuff. Although, should I open the home to it? Open the home of Eternal Militia? I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of a B star CH. I do not know. What do you guys think? You know what? Let's just open it anyway. I don't think there's a grub or something like that is in her home, but I do not know. Is there any point to even, ever talking to Eternal Militia? I don't think so personally, but maybe there is. And I just don't know it yet. Which, my god, by the way, shout out to Hornet for, giving you so many options in how to progress. I literally had the double jump before I even get Ismast here, which I'm pretty sure the way this game is designed, that was not supposed to happen. Wait, is there a secret wall here? No. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just climb up here and, meet this girl over here. But anyways, let's see what she's thinking. No doubt this one will meet its demise at the nails of the city's guards. I'll outlive you too, little grub, as I did all the others. In your dreams, I suppose. But anyways. What a surprise. It's not often I see visitors. It's been so long, ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. You've no doubt sensed my affluence. You're right to guess I'm renowned among the upper caste of Harnest. Well, I was. Once until those cretins cast me out. Have you met them, my former fellows? That's them outside. Their bodies shambling around all mindless and empty. And I'm still alive to witness their pathetic demise. I'm just so happy. Fate can be a wonderful thing. Wow, so all of our friends are freaking, infected by a, mind-controlling disease. And she's over here happy about that fact. Yeah, there's a reason why I called her a B star CH, dude. Like, if that's not the definition of being a little bitch, I do not know what it is. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stop censoring myself that much, dude. Like, that doesn't feel cool at all, personally speaking. But anyways, okay, you can now, you can go out, but yeah. Alright, so now we can go to Kingdom's Edge and hopefully get the King's Brand. Not that there's any point to going to the Abyss right now, but hey man, we can always, get the option whenever we need to go to, rather than, come back here over and over again. But anyways, okay, let me just... Also, wow, I didn't sat on a single bench this entire time, huh? These guys should have respawned because otherwise. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, impressed myself on that one. I thought my ass would definitely sit on a bench at this point, but nope. Haven't sat on a bench since we, exited over from this place when I realized I could not get here without Ismast here. Anyways, okay, what is the path forward here? I don't even remember where Oh yeah, this guy, my lord, dude. Yeah, this guy is painful as hell to deal with every single time. The damn primal aspects. Honestly, you know what? If anything will kill this run, right now, yeah, it can be these guys. But yeah, hopefully we get something. Although I probably can get the dash slash, right? That might help a little bit against these guys, but to be honest, nothing can really, help you against these goddamn primal aspects. But yeah, let's not delve too deep into them. I don't think I need to explain to people why primal aspects is like probably the most hated enemy in the entire game. But yeah. Alright, are we supposed to? Oh no. This is just for this. Don't worry about that. That's a friendly NPC, by the way. But yeah. Alright. Okay. Of course, you're going to be annoying. Yeah, I'm just going to tank this guy's hit. I'm going to be honest. I legit cannot give two Fs about freaking primal aspects at this point. But anyway, am I supposed to go to the top? I don't think so, right? I think the path forward is to just to go outside over there. Also, there's light blood. That's, you know, something, I suppose. Could take it, honestly. I don't want to waste my souls that much. Though probably would have been smart to get the, what do you call it? Actually, is there anything over here? No. Okay. Yeah, let's get these lifebloods. Why not? Which, by the way, what are your guys' opinion in Silk Song? The way they introduced lifeblood. So I did the quest in the worm vase. And in order to get the lifeblood in that game, it's a tool that you can, you know, what do you call it? You can use whenever you want. However, you need to always refill it by going back into the worm vase. Don't get me wrong. Useful tool, I would say. Because lifeblood is never bad. But, yeah. What do you guys think? Like, was it cooler in this game where, you know, lifeblood was just scattered around? Oh yeah, by the way, remember that thing that we were hitting? Yeah, it was this guy's back. Bardoon. Tiny thing. You climb high. Seek the knowledge of these lands. This ashen place is grave of worm. Once told, it came to die. But what is death for an ancient being? More transformation, methinks. That this failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event. Well, he's pretty much true about that. Okay, so at least now we know who linked the first flame in this area now, didn't we? Okay, I'm gonna stop with the Dark Souls 3 references at this point, but yeah. That's basically what the mist, or you know, this ash is coming from, and yes, that's ash, that's not ice. I used to believe it was like, you know, some kind of white petals, you know, like the cherry blossoms. But yeah, and then there's this annoying ass enemy, which, by the way, I don't even know why this enemy has that much HP. You would think that its appearance would suggest a much lower health pool, but no, he has insane health for what he is, I would say. Also, of course, primal aspirates being primal aspirates, taking away all my lifeblood, dude. Alright, you know what? I can't deal with this. We're just gonna use our souls on these guys. You know, use any method against primal aspirates, honestly. Okay, just stay back. Alright. I would really like to get the quick slash, but I'm not sure if you can get it without... Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. And... do I need to actually go to the... What do you call it? Because I didn't get the elegant key. So we can't face the collector, which probably would have been a smart thing to do now that I think about it. Considering that would give us the map to find every single grub in the game. Because I don't remember at this point where they are. Actually, you know what? Let's just check it out. I think there is technically a shortcut you can unlock in where the collector is. But yeah, I guess we'll find that out. Not that we can't return from this area, even if we go down here. So let me just check that out real quick. Okay, is there a shortcut that we need to open here? Because yeah, we need to open this door. The Tower of Love. And... oh yeah, we can open a shortcut. Okay. Yeah, this will be useful once we get the elegant key, because yeah, that's what we need in order to get to that guy. But yeah, for now we can just leave this Tower of Love, which by the way, I'm not gonna lie, was I the only one who thought that this is a gentleman's club? You know, in a mild tone, I suppose. Is it that? Well, I can tell you it's not. Horror Night didn't go that far, dude. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely gave me the vibes that it was. But anyways, also if you're too young to know what you know I'm talking about with the gentleman's club talk, you know, there's an app called YouTube Kids that you should be freaking watching, I think, rather than, you know, YouTube. But anyways, okay, I think this area goes to, what do you call it, where the Trial of Fools is, which by the way, there are plenty of these guys over here. But yeah, I think this is where the Trial of Fools is. Okay, my god, chill out, dude. Yeah, I remember you. But anyways, let me just get this stuff as well. Alright, yeah, we need to collect some more charms too, by the way, now that I think about it. Because, yeah, not gonna lie, I need more freaking charm notches. And Salubra will only sell me more if I have some more charms. Which, by the way, I don't think I even showed Salubra in this run, right? I got to her on my own during this run when I was trying to catch up to where I was. But yeah, anyways, open that shortcut. The other place just goes to a, what do you call it, elevator in Kingdom's Edge. But yeah, this is the Trial of Fools. I'm not gonna do this right now. But yeah, we need to come back to this place a little bit later. But anyways, I'll at least take the bench, I suppose. Why not? Alright. And now let's have a... Okay, wait. We don't have Kingdom's Edge's map. Alright, that's my bad. But anyway, okay, wait a second. Can you, this is probably a bad idea to get right now, but can you get another simple key from the, what is it called? The champion? I don't even know. Pale champion? I think it's called. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think we can. Okay, oh my god. Alright, I mean, I do have the abilities to get to this. Okay, this is a girl, by the way. We need to remember that. But, okay, that's all here, right? Okay. Which, by the way, does anybody know why these, what do you call it, void civilization structures appear here? Because that void civilization was supposed to be at the bottom. Oh yeah, this guy. Or this girl. Yeah, this is what we need to get over here. So apparently this used to be a champion in the Trial of Fools, but she just lost her mind. Alright, let's see. Okay, you know what? Dash Slash is extremely good against her, but yeah, for now let's just use our, you know, trusty Vengeful Spirit to do the damage. Okay, hold up. Where is she? Okay, up ahead. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get as much damage on her before we try anything, because this boss, although I don't know, would you call her a boss? She kinda is, given her HP, but yeah, I don't know if she classifies as a boss. She's more like an elite enemy. But anyways, okay, cool. By the way, for anybody wondering, yes, I do have Spell Twister. I did equip it because, yeah, I got the charm notches to equip that along with the, you know, Unbreakable Strength. Because that's what I prioritized. And then, of course, on my build, I have the, what do you call it, the strongest charm in the game, which is Wayward Compass. But anyways, okay. Okay, oh my god, now I don't have freaking... Okay, cool. Should I heal? Nah. Let's just keep our souls so that we can kill this, you know. Okay, oh my god, now she's dodging my attacks. Okay. That must mean she's low HP, right? Okay, oh my god. Okay, okay, hold up. Okay, my god, I just got hit for no reason. Alright, well that was not great, but anyways, where is she? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this enemy can be annoying to get. Alright, hold up. Okay, wait. Okay, oh my god. Okay. Alright. Okay, we got one hit. I don't even know how that hit came to be. I thought my range would be much lower than that. But yeah, she's gonna keep throwing these shurikens to make it annoying to get to her. Okay, wait. Her shurikens do disappear after some time. Okay, which side she go to? Oh, not this one. Sorry. Alright, here. No, she went above. Okay, my god. How did she even do that? Yeah, here she is. Alright. Okay. Okay, wait 1 second. Do I just save quit? I could technically do that to not die here, but okay. Need to play this a little bit carefully if you don't want to die right now, but yeah, let's see. How much health should she have, by the way, right now? Alright, cool. Yeah, I think I'll just catch her from the other side. That sounds like the smart thing to do. Okay, never mind. She teleported. Okay. Also, I heard... Alright, cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can just always do this too if you want. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be a little bit fast on this. And I think this is the way to be fast on this, right? She's above, by the way. Alright, there she is. Okay. Okay, my god. Alright, wait. Did she place a spike here? Yeah, she did. Always check out for these spikes over here, but yeah, they will eventually disappear. Anyways, okay, my god. Yeah, this enemy loves to juke you, but anyways. Alright, cool. Okay, oh my god. I messed up. Okay, just need one more hit though to get one more heal. Okay, let's see. Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna catch her from the other side. Let's see if she comes here. No? Okay, bit weird. No, she's not on this side. Okay. Alright, cool. But I didn't get a heal. Alright. Hold up. Let's see if she comes here. No. Okay. Okay, my god, where is this boss? She's kind of a boss right now for me. So yeah. Alright, cool. Okay, let's see. Okay, my lord. Alright. Okay. I should probably go around. You know, yeah, following her like this, yeah, it definitely gets you hit more often than you actually are able to hit her. Anyways, okay. Spike's gone. Good. Alright. Alright, got her. There we go. Alright, my bad, guys. Wasn't that difficult of a fight, to be honest, but yeah. I am kind of getting impatient. I started to get a little bit impatient over there. But yeah, that's all we really needed over here. We just came for that simple key, and now that we have it, yeah, without further ado, let's get out of here. Where will we use this silver key, or like simple key? I do not know. Didn't really figure that out, if I can be honest. We didn't really need it for anything. But anyways, okay, cool. So now that we have knocked out this particular part of the game, sorry by the way, but yeah. Now let's continue to, what do you call it? First, let's have a bath with this guy, I suppose. Which, by the way, you can do that to him as well. But, yeah, now let's, I don't know. I think we should still probably focus on getting the King's Brand. So, yeah, let's just go do that, I suppose. And, yeah, then let's see how far we can go in this stream. We still have some time. But, yeah. But anyways... Okay, oh my god. Ooh. Okay, my god, how did I not got hit over there? That was crazy. But anyways, okay, cool. And I think now we just need to do this, right? Yeah, I don't think we are supposed to go to the top. Because I don't think there's anything up there either. Which, by the way, yeah, 2 primal aspects is just calling for disaster. Okay, my god, can you go down? Okay, hold up. Okay, my god, they have enough HP to survive like 2 vengeful spirits. Can you believe that? My god, this enemy was just designed to annoy you. But anyways, yeah, let's just deal with that. And yeah, let's continue on forward. Okay, let me just... Okay, cool. And yeah, let's... I think we're supposed to go on this side only, but I'm not sure. Although I think this is where I came from. Alright, I remember that we need to go somewhere on this side, but I don't remember where exactly. So this is where the lifeblood was. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to go that high where Bardoon is. Hi Barak, welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, just trying to do steel stole over here. See if we can get past it. Almost died to the freaking Pale Champion, I think her name is. I don't remember what she's called exactly, but yeah. Almost died to that boss or like enemy. So to be honest, for me, she was a boss. But yeah, I think we're supposed to go from this side. But anyways, okay, oh my god, yeah, avoid the freaking spikes and also avoid these guys too. But anyways, can you knock... Okay, yeah, we can knock them into spikes, you know. Yeah, no problem, dude. But yeah, okay, oh my god, yeah, I forgot that Kingdom's Edge itself is like a huge trap area. Though obviously none of those traps can even compare to the absolute abomination that is these primal aspects. But anyways, anybody remember where you can get the quick slash charm? Now god, I definitely would love to have that. Also, I'm pretty sure there are multiple primal aspects in this area, right? Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once you rescue that grub, multiple of these guys show up or something like that. At least that's how I remember it. But maybe that's not the case. Okay, cool. I'll just take this guy and, you know, move on with my day. Also, is there a way to avoid these primal aspects? Actually, I could have just avoided them by, you know, using Crystal Dash. My bad, guys. But anyways, okay. I don't know if we need to go this lower to get to the King's Brand, but as far as I remember, we can get to at the very least by doing this. the first master, I believe, into the game for me. So this was not the very first master that I, what do you call it? Am I going for a spell build or a nail build? Currently my build is nail. Later down the line I might go into spell. I have the shaman stone, which probably, you know, is all you really need for a spell build, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just, what do you call it? Not going for a specifically, like, you know, nail or what do you call it? Okay, oh my god, yeah, this enemy is pretty dangerous, by the way. Because yeah, unlike those mindlessly jumping enemies, this one actually jumps with a purpose. And that purpose is to always hit you where you go. But luckily, we can always avoid this guy. But yeah, alright, cool. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just going for, like, let me just show you. Yeah, this is what I'm rocking currently. I don't plan to go, like, you know, full, what do you call it, this thing. Okay, oh my god, I didn't even collect the RTSR of this game, I suppose. But yeah, anyways, we can meet our first Nail Master here, Nail Master Oro. How did you find me down here, where the worlds end? Yes, I know why you're here. You came to learn a nail art from the legendary Nail Master Oro. It is the law of the great nail says that I must pass down my teachings to those who are worthy. But no law forbids me from extracting a payment for my time. If you truly wish to train under me, prove it with Geo. Okay, not sure why we need 800 Geo to freaking learn his nail art, but okay, sure dude, why not? Which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie. His nail art, I think this is called the Dash Slash, right? Yeah, Dash Slash. This is probably the most underrated attack in the entire game. I think this is much more useful than people give it credit for. But anyways, I must say you are an excellent pupil. Your skill with the nail and your thirst to become stronger remind me of my brothers. I have taught you all I can. Go back into the world, traveler, and leave me to my solitude. Alright, sure dude, why not? Take this bow from me as well, and yeah, let's go. But anyways, by the way, for anybody who struggles to get, what do you call it, money for this particular guy, yeah, you can just do this, by the way. I'm pretty sure the game's largest geo mound is found in this particular place. But anyways, okay. First, let me just get my souls back. Kinda need them right now. But anyways. Alright, then we have to deal with this BS. Hold up, let me just corner these guys in one area and then yeah. You're going for quick slash? I want to go for quick slash. But I think it's over here only. I'm not gonna lie, I've been trying to find, you know, quick slash and, you know, what do you call it, the King's brand for so long. I couldn't even find them. I didn't even find Cornifer in this area, but I think Cornifer is like in the bottom of this, like the very beginning area of this area, right? Like the bottom area, just below the Love Tower or Tower of Love. But yeah. Okay, here, right? Okay, cool. So what, is the quick slash here? I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember at all. I remember this though. This was kind of BS. But yeah, I think quick slash was here, now that I think about it. So I was going for the large geo mound. But I guess I'll take this glove too, why not? Anyway, okay, no, not here. Also, where did this guy come from? Oh, wait, what? How did these guys came back? Okay, that was a bit weird. Okay, can I... Okay, he didn't see... Did he see me, honestly? What is he doing? Okay, oh my god. Yeah, this area can be precise, I remember. Alright, cool. And yeah, okay, thank god. I think quick slash is somewhere up here only. I remember it's supposed to be near a dead bug. Like a giant dead bug. I think it might be here though. Okay, hold up. Okay, so we are in the hive area. But hive is obviously not exist from here. But actually, now that I think about it, isn't this is where... Oh, yeah, I remember. Because the quick slash, I think it's just here, right? Here? Yeah, here. Okay, got it. Here we go. Yeah, probably the best charm in the entire game. I know speedrunners would disagree and say Shaman Stone is the best because of the insane damage that spells can do, but... hey man, I'm a noob. I don't get to use spells that easily, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, out of here. Okay, my god. Yeah, I also believe that quick slash is probably the best. Like, technically there is a... I do not know what do you call it, this trick is called. But technically what you can do is that you can just jump and just do something like this to actually like, you know, make it so that your nail attacks come out just as fast, you know, with the, what do you call it, without the quick slash. However, I'm not gonna lie, that trick is so precise, and I remember some speedrunners even saying that, you know, because you need specific positioning and, you know, the inputs that you need to do in order to even get that, yeah, quick slash is just the better choice always. So yeah, I would say quick slash is like among the very best. Which, by the way, this is also a crazy thing I've heard about quick slash. Apparently the earliest version of Hollow Knight, I don't know if it was the first, like, you know, version 1.0 or something like that, but quick slash used to cost only freaking 2 charm notches. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds insane to me. A charm this good should probably have like, I would just gonna be honest with you, this thing should have had like 4 charm notches as a cost. Like, I think the fact that this only costs 3 charm notches is crazy, given how good it is. But yeah, the fact that it used to be like only 2, like, boy, my lord. Honestly, really wish I could play that version of Hollow Knight, you know, just to see how broken of a build you can take with that. But anyways, am I even going? No, wait, this is where we got the grub, right? So we're probably supposed to go somewhere here. Although I think we had to go above, right, in order to get to, what do you call it, King's Brand, because it's the, what do you call it, the corpse that is releasing this ash is supposed to be above us, I think. Like a little bit above. Because you can literally reach the ceiling of this area before you can even get to that place. Colosseum of Fools. I'm gonna get some nail upgrades before, because yeah, otherwise I will just lose in the Colosseum. Like, you know, the Trial of Fools, the third one. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose in that. Oh wait, am I supposed to go there? I don't think so, right? No, that's where Bardoon is. Yeah, I don't remember anymore at this point where I need to go in order to get the freaking King's Brand. That's like the first thing I want to do. Yeah. I know for a fact that Trial of Fools is like absolutely crazy. I remember back in the day, that is where like I lost one of my Steel Soul runs. So I've done this challenge like, I don't know, 5 years ago at this point. But yeah, back then I wasn't, you know, doing YouTube. So I just want to do it now and just, you know, see how well I can do 5 years later. But yeah, back then I remember I lost one of the runs to freaking Trial of Fools. Or like the Trial of the Fool, I think it's called, right? Yeah, like the third one. That was crazy. It's not hard, it's really annoying. I do not know about that. You know that one time when you lose the ability to freaking just have, you know, solid ground to stand on? I'm not gonna lie, I would call that a massive problem personally. Yes, it's annoying too. But boy, that's pretty dang hard. Especially when you have like these guys also shooting at you there. Yeah, that goes absolutely crazy. But anyways, okay, you know what? Instead of just roaming around like an idiot, we probably should just focus on getting the map from Cornifer. I think that's probably the only way I can actually, like, you know, find where I'm supposed to go. But anyways, okay, for Cornifer we need to fall down, I think, all the way here. Okay, cool. I think from what I remember, Cornifer is like supposed to be on one of these pipes, right? Like just, because like this is the beginning area. I think it's just supposed to be here. Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. Alright, isn't this a cozy hole? I've been venturing about that wilderness beside here, and thought a moment's break was well called for. The landscape all rather serene this side of the city, though the inhabitants are as ferocious as ever. Yeah, thanks for a tip, by the way. But anyways, okay, let's see. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, so that corner over there, that must be where we need to go for the, what do you call it, King's Brand, right? Alright, let's get that real quick. Okay, my god. You know what, let's just not do any fancy tricks right now and just die. Yeah, dude, Cornifer is the absolute goat. So is his wife too, by the way, for selling you the best charm in the game. You know, as everybody should know at this point. Wayward Compass is absolutely amazing. Which, by the way, hold up. Yeah, it's the reason why it's on the freaking menu over here. But yeah. Alright, so we need to go up. And then from what, here? Oh wait, hold up. Oh. Okay, okay. Wait, didn't we go through over here? Okay, okay, wait, 1 second. Yeah, I'll answer your question, dude. I just looked at it. Need to focus over here. What did I find hard? Platforming or fighting? Not gonna lie, it's kind of a difficult thing for me because I honestly, the true answer is I found both difficult. Like that's the easy answer. Like I found both difficult, but more difficult, I do not know. Is it correct to say, like, if I was to tell you how many hours it took me to beat by, clear Path of Pain versus how many hours it took me to clear... Wait, but I thought okay, oh my god. I didn't even realize I did not come here. But yeah, so I guess if we go by the hours, like, how much hours I spent on Path of Pain and, the Pantheon of Hallownest. Pantheon of Hallownest took me around 30 hours to complete. Yeah, I know, I was really bad at the game back in the day. And I still am. But yeah, so it took me 30 hours to beat the Pantheon of Hallownest. And it took me 8 hours to clear Path of Pain. Though, I do not know. I think I would say, personally, fighting was probably much harder. But, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The true answer is, I suck at both. Which, by the way, Miss Silksong, Miss Shaw, whatever you wanna call it. Yeah, she appears once again. And for those of you who have played this game, yeah. This is the second fight. Yeah, it's short time. By the way, that's an excellent pun. I never even thought about that before. But yeah, so you'd pursue the deeper truth. It isn't one the weak could bear. Alright? Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal and I'll feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. Show me you can accept this kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. Alright, whatever. But yeah, this is the Hornet Sentinel boss fight. Not sure why they just don't call it over here, considering she's in the Pantheon. This particular fight is called Hornet Sentinel, but here it's called Hornet for some reason. But anyways, which by the way, for those of you who have played Silksong, her parry looks like nothing. Like, what she will do over here if I was to hit that. But anyways, let's see. Okay, oh my god. Alright, whatever. Which by the way, what do you guys think? Do you think Silksong is a prequel or a sequel? I think it's kind of a sequel, personally. Like, the way she mentions, the Hive tribe. But anyways, okay. Okay, hold up. Oh, okay. Yeah, see that? Her parry is way more flashy in Silksong, by the way. For those of you who haven't played it. But yeah, she has basically all these abilities. But anyways, okay. Although, do we get that tool? I'm not gonna lie, I've not used tools in Silksong at all. Okay, my lord, dude. I think I'm just gonna complete this fight on low HP. Out of here. Alright. Okay. Heal. Alright, cool. Yeah, let me just focus on getting these freaking things out of here. But anyways, okay, cool. Alright. Okay, my god. Threadripper. I'm not gonna lie, Threadripper in Silksong seems to use much, thicker threads. But, yeah. Short time's over, guys. That's Hornet Sentinel. But anyways. So strong. You could do it, if you had the will. But could you raise your nail once knowing its tragic conception? And knowing yourself? Then do it, Ghost of Hallownest. Head onward, burn that mark upon your shell and claim yourself as king. Alrighty, dude. Which, yeah, by the way, we do deserve to be king. After all, we are the child of the king, after all. But anyway, cast off shell, and over here, we get the king's brand. Is it useful right now? Probably not, but it will become very useful later down the line. But anyways, yeah, now we try to escape while this shell collapses on us. Oh well, I guess Steel Soul is over, guys. We got buried in ash. Or never mind. Hornet actually decided to help us out once. Alright, well that was amazing. But anyways, okay, so for now I feel like that's all we really need in Kingdom's Edge. The rest of the stuff we'll get once we have embraced the void, as somebody said earlier in the earlier in the stream. But yeah. Okay, so now what do? We have plenty of options, by the way. I think we should probably just focus on getting the 1800 Dream Essence. But yeah, so let's see. I have defeated False Knight, so we can get Failed Champion. Currently, I have 800 Essence. But yeah. I do not know. Yeah, because there's a lot of things that are unlocked for us at this point in the game. Anyways, oh, wait. Ooh. Alright, barely dodged that one somehow. But yeah, anyway, I think let's just, what do you call it? Get Failed Champion, I believe. That should be a good goal right now. And yeah, then we can progress from there. How many, by the way, essences does that guy even give you? I don't remember. I guess we'll find that out. But anyways, okay, cool. Which, by the way, yeah, for anybody who has watched the earlier stream, how many dream bosses did you kill by now? Dream bosses? I have killed Soul Tyrant. Which, yeah, by the way, this is something I should mention too. First of all, once you defeat one of the dreamers, this happens. The Forgotten Crossroads get even more infected and become the infected Crossroads. But back to that question. So I've killed Soul Tyrant. I've killed Lost Kin. And I guess if you count the Dream Warriors as Dream Bosses too, then among them I have defeated that very first guy. What was his name again? I forgot. But yeah, I've defeated that guy too. But anyways. Okay, yeah, this guy, by the way. By the way, do not hit him. He's a freaking ticking time bomb. He does double damage with his explosions. But yeah. So currently I have 800 from, you know, the, what do you call it, Soul Tyrant, Lost Kin, and... my god, what is the name of that dude that is in, you know, Resting Ground itself? Yeah, that's the dude I have, what do you call it, defeated up till now. But anyways, okay. By the way, I should have probably equipped... do we need Quick Slash for Failed Champion? But yeah, anybody remember this dude? Yeah, let's see how he actually, what do you call it, dreams, or at least feels like he was. Because yeah, I think that's what basically Dream Realm is supposed to be, right? It just shows you what... Also, by the way, yeah, anybody know what's the point of even going down here? Because the boss is right over there. Like, why would they even make you go... Oh, wait, no. This is the underneath of the boss. Oh, wait. I messed up. Alright, well, that's my bad. But yeah, why do they even lead you like that? I have no freaking idea. Anyways, since I know where the boss is, we're just gonna, you know, go into the boss fight now. And ask questions later. But anyways. Okay, so this one is going to be quite hard compared to False Knight was. But anyways, okay. Okay, yeah, need to be careful here. Also need to be careful that he does oh wait, he doesn't do double damage with his waves? Seriously? I thought he did double damage with everything, but I guess not with everything. Okay, I mean, cool. Okay. Okay, my god, how did I dodge that? That was an awful dodge that I did. Yeah, always dodge into him if he freaking jumps towards you. But anyways, okay. Okay, my god, hold up. Alright, cool. At least one good thing about this fight is that... yeah, I'll show you what the good thing about this fight is. So, you can just hit him once. Dream Nail him. Hit him once. Yeah, this is a cheese strat, by the way, for this boss. You can actually hit him in this state and he will just stay staggered this way. And this way you can always max out your souls. And yeah, get some hits on this guy. But anyways, okay, cool. Let me just unload all these souls into him real quick. Okay, hit him with this too. Because yeah, these magmas can do a lot of damage, by the way, for those of you who do not know the damage calculations of the game. But yeah, okay. Okay, my god. By the way, he didn't even swing at me. He just jumped over there to hit me. Alright. Okay, he's not even swinging his club. What is he doing? Alright. I mean, that was a bit weird, if I can be honest. But anyways, alright. Okay. Yeah, I should have probably gotten the dream... what is that charm called that increases the speed of your, you know, Dream Nail? I forgot. But anyways, okay. Okay, my god, how am I strong enough to just, you know, put him into his shell back in just 3 hits? But anyways, okay, hit him. Hit him again. By the way, if I had the upgraded version of the freaking... okay, hold up. Okay, yeah, why is he just jumping into me without... Wait, what? Well, that's a bit BS, but anyways. Alright, I really wanted to get my souls back, but I guess not really. He's done with me freaking, cheesing him. Alright. I mean, that's cool and all, but anyways. Yeah, what did he say? I'm braver than all of you. Alright. This great shell, it belongs to me. I mean, sure. The original Hegemol is, the original owner of this armor, Hegemol is, we don't know what happened to him. So I guess it's now his. But anyways, alright, let's see. I wanted it, the strength to protect the others. When I saw that knight, sleeping, safe in his big armored shell, it wasn't madness that drove me to it. I just wanted it. But, in the end, if strength cannot save you, then what can? I don't know. Brains are mightier than brawn, so maybe having a little bit of brains would have helped. But anyways, we can just get these guys too at this point. And yeah, now that that's done, we just need 700 more. So yeah, where are we getting those 700s from? Okay, so should I pursue to do... Oh yeah, we can't go to that area anymore. Alright. Should I aim to do... Okay, oh my god, wait, that guy's gonna explode. Alright, well, that was bad, but it is what it is, dude. But yeah, so now what we can do is... let me think. I think we can do White Defender. Probably. I think that might give me enough, right? Oh no, I think he gives 600, so I would need like 100 more. Yeah, let me just even see if we can even do White Defender. So for White Defender, we need to go... I guess go here, sure. This should hopefully do it, but I'm not too sure. And yeah, after that... honestly, what is left for us after that? But anyways... Okay, oh my god. I must say the White Defender has a lot of health, so... maybe should equip a Shaman Stone? Maybe? Nah, we can probably deal with at least this first version. That's all we really need. We don't really need to keep beat him like over and over again, because that's not actually needed for anything. That's just needed to, see Ogren's entire story, I suppose. But yeah, let's see if the White Defender can actually be accessed at this point. I think we should be able to. But yeah, let's see. So to access White Defender, we need to go into this secret hole that I created. And we cannot, because he is not here. And by the way, if the name wasn't obvious, the White Defender is actually an upgraded version of the Dung Defender. So yeah. Alright, so if this is not accessible to me, then... let's see. We can probably... Okay, then probably we just need to go back, right? And what do you call it? Yeah, I think we need to go back and do, Gorm. We can also do Elder Who in the Fungal Vase. The problem with those guys is that they only give like 100 essence or something like that, because they are, they are pretty easy bosses at the end of the day. But hey, man, I guess essence is essence. All right, dude. You need to fight the dreamers to fight the... Oh, no, sorry. You need to wake the 3 dreamers. Oh, you need... Seriously, you need to do all 3. Oh, wow. Okay, never freaking mind then. That's a very late game goal then. I mean, technically, I could just go to Deep Nest and I guess wake Hera the Beast, but... Yeah, that's gonna be more annoying to do than... what do you call it? Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Plus, it probably will take the entire stream. Because that path is pretty long, but anyways. Okay. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that you need to wake all 3 of them before you can fight White Defender, okay? That is definitely something. Can you do at least Grey Prince Zord? Because I did save Zord this run. Yeah, that is one change from my first run that was, that I did before this one. Yeah, so in the previous run, I killed Zod, or like, I let Zod die to Venge Fly King. But in this one, I have saved him. So can we do Grey Prince Zod? I think that will also give me some Dream Essence, right? Or is it just a complete waste of time and just only need it for the Pantheons? No, I do plan to do Pantheons, so it's not a waste of time, I guess, at the end of the day. But yeah, I don't really know. Hold on, wait a second. Do I need to go from here? Can't you just take this path? Because this is closer to Elder Who. Right? Because this is where the gate is. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get to Elder Who from here. Because now that we have the Desolate Dive, we should be able to just break through here, right? Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, let's just do Elder Who while we are here. Also, I completely forgot about this. Not that it's needed anymore, but hey man, we all love activating bridges and hitting switches. But anyways. So for Elder Who, I think he's supposed to be somewhere down here, right? Probably. I can't think of him being anywhere else. Okay. I think here maybe? He's in the Mantis area only, right? Or maybe he's near the entrance of the Mantis area. Hold on. I have the map for this area, so we can check. He is... There's also another section of this area that I've never explored, by the way. I think he's supposed to be near the entrance to Mantis Village, so he might be... What do you call it? Close to that area. Let me just go there and check it out. Okay, I didn't want to hit that Mantis. Unfortunately, my nail isn't strong enough to where my Crystal Dash can just one-shot them. I don't know. Can you ever do that? I don't remember. But anyways, okay. Let's just continue to go down here. See if he's here. Wait, he's not? Seriously? I thought he was. Okay, no, he is not here. Alright, so he must have been then above. Alright then. Alright. Okay, my god, this is a, a dead end. But anyways, what is your guys' favorite Dream Warrior in the game? Because, that's what we are going after. Or at least one of them. We've only dealt with one before this one, which was that sword guy who... summons 4 swords but only throws one at you at a time for some bizarre reason that I do not know. Yeah, I do not know why they did that. But yeah, that's how that guy operates. My personal favorite would be... what do you call it? I guess my favorite would be Elder Who, now that I think about it. I think he's the least annoying. That's the problem with Dream Warriors. They're not exactly like, fun boss fights, I feel like. Though obviously I hate Markoth the most. Like Markoth is by far the most annoying. But anyway, is he supposed to be here? Maybe? I'm not too sure. Right, let me just get this real quick. Okay, my god. Wait. Alright, here we go. And... okay, is he here? Oh yeah, he's there. Yeah, I see where he is. Alright, I think we just cross through this area real quick. And then... I think it should be just... Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, I don't have, what do you call it, shade. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, probably should have gotten shade. Like, shade cloak. But anyways. Elder Who. Wait, child. Why have you come here? Have you come to tame this savage, ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us. They were once proud like you, but now they are only monsters. Beware dreams of glory, child. Turn back and do not return. Are you sure, my dude? Those mantises look completely fine to me. If anybody, looks, what do you call it, corrupted, it's you, my guy. But anyways. Okay, oh my god. Alright, missed time to that one, but anyways. Okay. Alright, hold up. Alright, cool. Okay, oh my god. By the way, how many people can believe that he's actually a Pantheon 5 speedrun killer? Yeah, because depending on how he teleports, you can actually kill him faster or you can kill him slower. So yeah, he's actually called a run killer in that for speedrunners. But anyways, okay. Alright. Okay, cool. And then we can just do this to avoid that. And yeah. Okay, oh my god. Got distracted over there for a second. But anyways. Yeah, like at least back in the day, it used to be the case. I don't know if it's anymore, but yeah. So what happens is that in his first phase, you would hit him a lot over here. But then what happens is that speedrunners, the best thing what they want is that you hit him over here a lot, and then he teleports to this side. That way you can just shade soul him immediately and just kill him in speedruns. However, the problem is because he teleports randomly, if he teleports somewhere far away, yeah, that can kill a speedrun. So yeah, that is a, like not kill a speedrun to where like, speedrunner would die. Rather they will lose time that is needed to like, get world record. That's why Elder Ruhu is like considered one of the run killers. But anyways, my mind, it clears. Have we been sleeping, child? Ah, I remember. Those proud lords. Were they truly monsters? I remember their eyes now, bright and clear. Why then did I fear them so? If there was madness in that village, it was I who brought it. They were right to cast me out. When I attacked, they were right to kill me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dreams in this game are kind of complicated. So these ghosts, they don't really know why they are exactly ghosts, or that they are even dead, I believe. Yeah, I think that's basically the theory. But yeah, it's kind of a trippy stuff now that I think about it. But anyways, okay, oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, did I get everything from that one dude? What do you call it? I don't remember, but maybe I didn't get everything from Leg Eater, or I think his name is. I don't remember. But anyways, we can get that too, I suppose. Also, probably should go to Crystal Peak and knock out Enraged Guardian too. Not, although no, I think if you defeat him, you get. What do you call it? I forgot. If you defeat. My god, I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, yeah, let me just see if I got everything from Leg Eater. I think I may have left like, one or two things. But if I did, let's just get them. Okay, I only left Fragile Heart. But anyways, okay, cool. Now we can just leave this guy on his own. And yeah, I think we should probably progress towards the back area, right? From where we came from. Yeah, that probably is the correct thing to do right now, because there's a dreamer over there too that we can get. We can also probably get No Eyes as well. That should also do the trick. By the way, speaking of No Eyes, probably should focus on getting, what do you call it? Getting... Okay, wait, first of all. Yeah, getting Great Slash. That's what I was saying. Yeah, because we can get that right now too. Although, I don't know. Maybe at this point we can also do that Delicate Flower quest. Though, I haven't even unlocked Queen's Garden yet. So, you know what? I'm not going to get ahead of myself for that one. Although, wait 1 second. Leg Eater is the most OP shop in Steel Soul. I think he's OP regardless of when you're, what you're playing, dude. Like, he literally sells you like, I would say one of the best charms in the game. Okay, my god, can you shut up? Alright, cool. Nice. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, those Venge Flies, they weren't a particularly fun or noteworthy enemy, but they just became even more annoying. But yeah, we can also knock this place out too, now that I think about it, right? Since we have to knock out 3 Dreamers in order to beat the game, and also, what do you call it, unlock the White Defender boss fight. Probably could, do this one too. But anyways, also I need to remember that the most OP magic in this game is acquired from this area. Also, I forgot. Oh my lord, dude. Yeah, I forgot that those, yellow things. Yeah, they will explode and do double damage, which is bad. But anyways, technically you can dream nail these guys, right? Oh, wait. Okay, my god. I think you can. The only problem is you need to hit the top in order to do it. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, Monomon. By the way, for those of you who paid attention during the intro of this game, that name should trigger some, what do you call it? Okay, oh my god. Okay, do you think I would not get hit over here if I use Desolate Dive? What do you think? Do you think Desolate Dive would give me iframes to get through that? I do not know, if I can be honest. But I think it will. But anyways, okay, get through this. Okay, you know what? My god, that's not what I wanted to do. Instead, I want to do this. And then this. Okay, my god, no, that was a bad idea. Alright, well, at least we have, our trusty old freaking Monomon spamming freaking jellyfish. Okay, hold up. Alright, cool. Which, by the way, I like to watch one of my friends over here on YouTube, EKI Butters. And he said in one of his videos that the thing that scares him about the ocean is Megalodon. Like, he thinks that Megalodon could be real and the government might be lying to us. I'm not gonna lie. For me, the scariest thing in the ocean is probably the box jellyfish. I do not know why. I do not know how people cannot be scared of the box jelly personally, but yeah, I really am. But anyways, okay. Okay, so now, man, this is risky. I'm not too sure if I can do it. But anyways, okay, hold up. All right, that charm notch was probably worth it, right? Okay, well, it definitely was, but we need more in order to actually make it worth it. But for now, let's just focus on getting to... Although I don't know, do you need freaking Shade Cloak to... What do you call it? Okay, so I think we're reaching Monomon, right? I think she's supposed to be somewhere over here. But, okay, oh my god, do not hit that freaking thing. You know what? I probably will end up hitting it, so you know what? Let's just do that. Waste of souls, I know, but... yeah, I don't want to take some stupid risks right now. But anyway, I think there's supposed to be... Also, how do we not have the map for this area either? That's not cool, but anyways. Oh, wow. Speaking of the map, by the way. Didn't even knew he was here. But anyways, by the way, he says he found another route over here to get to. But yeah, where was this route exactly? Sounds like something that would be pretty useful right now. But anyway, do you get... what do you call it? Howling Raids, I think it's called, from this area. The base version of the Abyss Shriek. I don't remember, if I can be honest. I think you do from here only, but it could be possible it's from Queen's Gardens and not here. But anyways, so this is not the path to Monomon. We need to go all the way to the bottom. I guess that makes sense, right? Because as far as I remember now, in the speedrun path, there is no explosive, these balls, these bubbles. Because, yeah, you need to fall all the way down. And, yeah, there's I think you can just, what do you call it? Use Crystal Dash over here. Let's see. Nope, you can't. That's a bad idea. But anyways, okay, cool. Also, remind me, there's a bug on this, one of those grubs. Yeah, it's over here. Man, that is quite the way to hide a grub, if I can be honest. But anyways. Alright. Oh, wait, by the way, look at this guy. The base is over grown garden. Yeah, Queen's Garden, that's what I saw. Well, that's what I thought. But anyways. Does this kingdom just abound with surprises? A building atop an acid lake. Despite the sight, I can't help but feel familiarity. Something stirs in my mind, though I can't yet tell what. I thought it my lust for discovery that led me here, but now there seems something else. This building beckons me. Well, he'll find that out soon enough now. Why he feels like, this place is familiar. But anyway, yeah, here we are in the teacher's archives. Which, by the way, my god, the way speedrunners do this without his must here is absolutely crazy to watch. But as you can see from the map, one of the dreamers is right here. Probably the smartest of all the dreamers. Because, one of them was a massive simp. The one that we just dealt with after the Watcher Knights. The other is, well... Do you even discuss Hera the Beast? The things that she wanted to do? I don't know, man. That girl was crazy. But anyways, okay. Let's then do this and... yeah. Now time to deal with... okay, let's see if he comes out. Yeah, time to deal with one of the worst bosses in this entire game. This thing. Uwu. Not to be, confused with Uwu, but yeah. Trust me, dude, this dude will not make you go Uwu at all. This boss sucks, if I can be honest. But he won't suck right now. Alright. Okay, okay. Let me just heal here real quick. Okay, my god. Yeah, so the problem here is that you can hit him as much as you want, but he doesn't take any damage. Instead, yep, you gotta wait for Quirrell to leave him vulnerable. And then we can fight him. But anyways, okay. Alright, alright. So yeah, that's basically what this fight is. Survive Umu somehow and yeah, just wait for Quirrell to charge up his attack or whatever. And yeah. Oh wait, hold up. Okay. At least it's good that, Umu can be hit multiple times, but yeah. Okay, oh my god. I got distracted, but wait a second, I'll read what you said. Okay. Okay, my god, he's just spamming this one freaking, move over here. But anyways, okay. Oh, what? I thought he would be... Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, that's what I was expecting last time. Anyways, okay, let's just down pogo him. Alright, cool. Okay. Okay, my god. Okay, wait. Alright. Okay. Now it's time for the coin flip that is neither gonna be easy or hard. I do not know, dude. Technically, it depends on how fast Quirrell can make him freaking, vulnerable. But to be honest, he's not that difficult of a boss. He's just annoying. His Pantheon version is especially bad because, well, spoiler alert, Quirrell will not be present in the Pantheon version. How are we supposed to then deal with him? In one of the most annoying ways possible, but yeah, we'll get to that once we start doing the Pantheons. Because, hey man, for 112%, we at least need to get the first 4. And unfortunately, you have to face him in one of the Pantheons, so, before the final one. But anyways. Yeah. Okay, my god, my damage output is so bad, by the way. So to be honest, bosses do scale their HP when you upgrade your nails, so there's that, I suppose. But still, dude. Alright, there we go. Just need to say that my damage output is bad for the boss to die. That's how this game has been performing, honestly. Every time I say something, the game does opposite of that. But anyways. Alright, so now that stupidity is over, yeah, let's get the second Dreamer too. Why not? It's not like, doing this would affect any more of the game than has not already been affected. But anyways, something glows within the tank. Wait, what? Where is Quirrell? Oh yeah, there he is. Okay. You need to hit the big jellyfishes to the Umu in the Pantheons. Yeah, that's what you need to do. It's pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Did she call you too then? I realize it's no coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers, the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge at its core. And at its core, she stored herself. To save Harness, the teacher willingly became a seal. But upon herself, she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall its happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here now to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. Not gonna lie, out of all the dreamers, Monomon was definitely the smartest. She had the best protection, I would say. And yeah, she also knew that, sealing the Hornite would probably not work. And well, she's right, it didn't. The infection is still, out there. But anyways, okay, let's see what she thinks. For diversity, a seal. Alright, that's all she has to say then. Alright, never mind. Rip Monomon the teacher. Probably the smartest mind in Hallownest, but hey man, I'm pretty sure Gorm fans would disagree with me. Because we gotta ascend with Gorm. But anyways. Alright, so now that 2 dreamers are done, are you going for true ending? Yes, we're going for 112% on this run. So yeah, we're gonna try and do everything that we can during this run. So that includes all the Pantheons. I will do Pantheon 5, even though it's not needed for 112%. And I will also try to knock out Path of Pain too. Because why not? The madam's life is extinguished, and with her, her seal breaks. It's a heavy thing you attempt. But I've seen your prowess up close and she believed you capable. Be on your journey then. Allow me to rest a time. With the deed complete, I begin to feel my age. Rest in peace, Krill, our buddy. Though we'll see him one more time before, well, you know what? Let's not discuss it. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. I don't think we need to bring up, stuff that might make people cry at this point. But anyways, yeah, so with that, we are done. Unfortunately, I did sat on this freaking bench, so I can't just save quit out of this place. But, hey, not a big deal, not a big deal. Let's say at least we can knock out. I think Nova is 2 right now. Okay, wait. Alright. Okay, cool. Although I don't know. Should I get, what do you call it? The freaking shade cloak first as well? I feel like we kind of need it at this point. Because, yeah, there are areas in the game that are just locked by those black wall things. And, yeah. If you don't knock that out soon enough, it's going to start becoming a problem. Because, like, you can technically go to Queen Station from this area. But we need the, what do you call it? The thing. In order to even get to the main part of Queen Station. Okay, oh my god. Wait. Let's not die here. If I had more money, I would probably knock out that banker's quest as well. But, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's probably better to just get it. Although, where does this area lead to? This isn't where the Queen's Garden is, right? What is this then? Okay. I don't remember. What is over here? Oh, it's just lifeblood. Okay, never mind. And I think this is, yeah, Harness Seal. Stuff for more money. More money is always good. So that's never going to be something that you'll hear complaints from me. But anyways. Okay, but was that it? Alright, wow. Okay, wait a second. What is this? Wait, we made to Queen's Gardens? Are you serious? Wait, what? Oh wait, no. This is the place where you freaking get the what do you call it? Yeah, the Overgrow Mount. This is where you get the freaking Howling Shriek. That's that. So I was right. It was in Fog Canyon. Okay, well, my God, I confused myself. Oh wait, never mind. Now I have to deal with these guys, huh? Luckily, one upgrade is always enough to deal with these stupid mosquitoes. But anyways, okay. Okay, my God, dude. Chill out, man. Okay, wait 1 second. You know what? Let's just get that stuff too. Before we... Oh, wait. I'm about to fall into the freaking spikes. Alright, get you and get you. That should be it, right? Alright, perfect. Yeah. I think this goes to the Queen's Gardens. Yeah, because like the enemy was from the Queen's Gardens only, like the one moss flying thingy. But anyways, okay. Let me just get this first and yeah. Alright, I think this is where you get... I think it's called the Howling Wraiths, the base version of Abyss Shriek. Yeah, here we go. Here it is. Hear me. Wow. Quite appropriate given the type of attack we're getting over here, but yeah. Consume the Howling Wraiths. Oh boy. You know what? Now I think we should definitely go to the Abyss because yeah, there is something we can do with this down there. That is going to make our lives even better. But yeah, anyways, okay, yeah, that's for the Overgrown Mound. So I'll take it. But anyways, yeah, it's a bit weird because I think there's another area that's called Overgrown Mound, right? I think there are multiple areas with these witches that are called the exact same thing. I do not know why, but that's just the case. But anyways, okay. That definitely is good. But anyways, okay, I guess if we are in Queen's Gardens, can you get to the, what do you call it, the stag of this area? No, right? Yeah, because you need to get through this. And yeah, that other area is also locked to me, so I can't reach that. Alright, so this part of the Queen's Garden is just blocked. Yeah, that's what I was talking to, dude. Now there's definitely incentive for me to go into the Abyss, aside from the Shade Cloak, of course. Which, to be fair, Shade Cloak alone is reason enough to go down there, but... Okay, oh my god. Freaking double damage, man, dude. Which, by the way, how do you guys feel like about the Silk Song's double damage? Like, yeah, there are a lot of enemies that do double damage, but there are also, like, not exactly hits that do double damage in one hit. Instead, in the game, what happens is that an enemy, they basically have, like, grab type attacks where they will do double damage but like, 1 damage each time. So you get grabbed and you get hit 2 times basically for the double damage. You can technically prevent it, I think, by parrying the attack. If you parry the attack, then the double hit becomes only a single hit, but you're not sure what to feel about that, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, we're not supposed to be here, right? Yeah, because that other side is locked from the other side of Queen's Gardens, so there's no point in going there. I remember that much. But yeah, while we are here, let's knock out No Eyes 2. I think we have explored where she is, but yeah, I think I just left her alone though at that point. You can parry both attacks, huh? I think maybe. I don't remember, because the only time I got hit while doing parries, I only saw like the moves that would do like double damage. They only do like a single type of damage. So I do get hit. I guess if you parry and dodge, then obviously you don't get hit. But yeah, that would be crazy if you can do the double parry. I do not know, because the Hornet, I do not know. Her attack speed is not fast, at least with all the crests at the very least. Like there's one crest in the game that does. I think what it does is that it reduces your range, but it significantly boosts your attack speed. So I guess if you have that, you can parry both attacks. But yeah, without it... Also, I think this is going to the Hunter's Journal, right? Okay, this is not where we need to go. Okay, my god. Wait 1 second. Where is supposed to be No Eyes? Oh, wait, actually, now that I think about it, I didn't even go to that place. Okay, that's my bad. Is there a faster way to get to her? I guess from the lower area, right? Alright, let's just go from down here. Alright, cool. Yeah, that should be the faster way to reach her. Okay. But yeah, I think if you have that particular, what do you call it, crest. I don't remember what the crest's name, by the way, is. It's the crest you get, I think, if you go back after you get the... What is it called in freaking Silk Song? The, Mantis Claw. That allows you to grapple onto, things. Yeah, once you get that, I think what you can do is... you get to this particular crest that allows you to have fast attack speed. If you have that, then yes, I think you can double, what do you call it, dual parry. But yeah, otherwise I don't think you can. Which, by the way, while we are here, let's knock out this place too, because yeah, 112% does require us to collect every single charm in the game, useful or not. So yeah, let's get this claw line. Yeah, I think it's something like that only. I don't remember the name though. It's acquired so late in the game, it's kind of crazy. Like, at least for me it was, because like I didn't reach Shellwood until like quite late in the game, and yeah, Shellwood was like quite far away, and we saw so many of the things where that ability would have been useful for. Like in this game, you can get what do you call it, Mantis Claw almost immediately, but there it feels like it's pretty far away. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Because you see so many places in that game where. Also, wait a second, I missed No Eyes. I think she was supposed to be just above the area where this thing was. The, Thorns of Agony. By the way, top tier charm. Definitely, not a terrible charm, but, maybe that's just me. Okay. I think she should be somewhere over here. Maybe on this side, though. Oh, wait, I can also get that now. Although I think that's just a Helena Seal, right? Or maybe a Wanderer's Journal. Okay, my god. Alright. Okay. My god, I don't remember where No Eyes is. I can't need her because we need the souls. Or like the Dream Essence. But I guess I can just knock this stuff out too first. Why not? Anyways, okay. Let's do this. Do you even need to... Yeah, I don't think you even need to do Crystal Dash up till like here. I think once you reach here, you... Okay, wait. We don't even need to do Crystal Dash here, huh? That's a bit crazy, but anyways. Alright, cool. Okay, hold up. Oh, wait. No. That's not what you do because there are, enemies up there. Okay, cool. And now this. Alright, cool. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, Great Slash, we're gonna get that stuff. Probably the most useful nail art, if you ask me. I think it also does the most damage out of everyone, right? I don't remember. I think it does. But maybe the Cyclone Slash can get more DPS if you can get all the hits to actually land on something. But anyway, just so that I don't have to do that stupidity anymore, let me just go back and... okay, oh my god. I don't even know why they put this speed breaker over here, by the way. But yeah, let me just do this too. And yeah, now we can get, you know, Great Slash in. Honestly, not gonna lie, one of the most unique teaching methods I've ever seen. Although, hey man, it's definitely effective. You need to give the guy at least that much. But anyways, okay, so now here, 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 and yeah, I think here, right? Alright, let's get that. Oh, wait, what? Wait, did I just... I touched that thing and I didn't get knocked. Okay, that was a bit weird. I didn't even knew that you could do that, because technically the real path is to... okay, oh my god, I don't even know. So I think you're supposed to crystal dash to get to Shio over here, but I just jumped. I don't even know what happened over there. Okay, Nail Master Shio, a visitor. Why have you crept in here, little grub? Perhaps like me, you have a taste for discovering new things. I am Shio, and in a previous life I was a nail master. Yes, the only thing that drove me was becoming stronger and honing my skills with the nail. I imagine it was my one calling in life, but that feeling faded over time. Now I seek a new calling, something that speaks to my soul and compels me forward. That's why I spend my time here, secluded, trying to master the art of creation. Painting, sculpting, these things bring a different kind of pleasure. You don't seem very moved by what I have said. Was it Shio the nail master you were looking for? Did you come to learn a nail art? I'll teach you if you insist. Yeah, sure, why not? And hey, unlike his brother, he doesn't actually want money from us. Though probably because he's not as broke as his brother, I suppose, but yeah. And that's how he teaches us Great Slash. He literally paints us doing the Great Slash. Alright, cool. Okay, so just one more guy and then we can get Nail Master's glory too. So my work, does it move you? The wielding of a nail, the wielding of a brush. These things are not so different. We cut into the world so that we can peer deeper inside. For now though, I have nothing more to teach you. Your path forward, only you can see it. Good luck. Alright. Unfortunately, he doesn't bow to us or something like that, but hey, we can definitely bow to, Shio. Nothing prevents us from doing that, but yeah, what was that exactly? Hold on, let me just see if I could... What? Wow. So, this is a thing, by the way. You can actually stand on this spike. Wow, I didn't even know that. Can you do all this stuff too? Wow. Okay, so technically I don't really need to... What do you call it? So, the actual way, for those of you who do not know how to do that, let me just show you if I can show you how to do it. Yeah, so the actual way to get through this area is to do this. Yeah, that's how you get through. But apparently there is a bugged spike over here that you can just stand on. If you're in the right spot. But yeah, like, it's pretty tight, I feel like. Okay, wow, that's absolutely crazy, dude. Although I'm pretty sure there are things like this in the Path of Pain too, right? Because I see speedrunners always stand on spikes too. There. But, wow, did not know that was a thing over here too. That's definitely something. But okay, anyways, alright, so now that that's knocked out, let's continue our search for the freaking No Eyes boss. I think she should be somewhere over here though. Like, I can't really imagine her being anywhere other than, somewhere over here. Though there is supposed to be like a... Okay, oh my god. Although I guess maybe she's not on this side either. There's supposed to be, I think... yeah, let me just get a bench first. I think then we can look at this map. Now that we have, unlocked more areas here. To see where exactly she could be. Because yeah, I would like to knock her out as well. Although I think now... Oh, okay. Wait a second. I think she might be below where we were. Like, in Fog Canyon. Yeah, Fog Canyon. You see that bench over there? Above Fog Canyon's exit from Green Path. Or like, Fog Canyon's entrance from Green Path. Yeah. I think that's where she is located. Okay, oh my god. I went in a completely different direction. Okay, my bad. Let's just knock her out too and yeah. Then we can focus on something else. Alright, alright. Okay, wait. Alright, yeah. So from here, we just need to go down, right? Yeah, okay. Which, yeah, by the way, what is your guys' favorite nail art in Hollow Knight? My personal favorite is Cyclone Slash, but we haven't seen that right now. And the reason why I like Cyclone Slash is because Mato, I think Mato is the name, right? Because Oro is the one that teaches you Great Slash. Oh, sorry, like Dash Slash. Yeah, Oro is kind of a, well, not a very cool guy, I suppose, but yeah. Mato I really liked because he had a positive attitude, and he was also the very first nail master I found. Shio was actually the last one I ever found. But then again, that's supposed to happen, so nothing new there. But yeah, anyways, yeah, here is No Eyes. Yeah, she resides in this dark area for some bizarre reason. Also, I'm surprised that something in this area can actually survive an upgraded nail. Okay, that's definitely something, dude. We definitely have fought later game areas where, what do you call it, these guys cannot survive a hit, but oh well. Okay, let's just knock her out too. And yeah, then let's see how many essences do we have. Okay. Do I have to go here to meet her? I don't remember. Maybe? Or maybe I just skipped her, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, no, actually, no. I think we need to go here. Alright. Just one more mass shard piece, and then we have, I think, 8 hearts. Yeah, so we can take like 4 hits. Or like 4 hits from double damage enemies before we die. But anyways, okay. Alright, here she is. No Eyes. My child, can you still see? Please don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Not gonna lie, she's probably the most cryptic of all the freaking dream bosses that we find. But anyways, okay, my god. By the way, this is another one of those freaking run killers that I was talking about before. So Elder Who is one, she's the next. But obviously it shouldn't be very difficult to see what causes her to kill runs. If you're doing speed running at the very least, of course. Okay, my god. Okay, wait a second. Hold up, I need to heal. Oh, wait. Okay, my god, how has not a single thing hit me here? That was a bit crazy, but anyways, okay. Also, I forget that I have a Bish Shriek, or Howling Raids. I can just use that. But, never mind. Don't need to do that. But anyways, how much she does even give us? I don't remember. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it. A warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams, please. Alright, and that gave us 200, okay? Oh, I think that was 150 actually, right? I don't remember. But yeah, that's it for No Eyes and Green Path. But yeah, by the way, what do you guys think about No Eyes' story? There are some pretty dark theories about what her story actually is. But honestly, I'm not too sure. So what I believe happened is that she was protecting this one corner of Green Path. Because I think she was a warrior. However, the Radiance's infection got to these children that she's talking about. And then what happened is that she had to put them down. But, seeing her, killing essentially, people that she considered her own children. And that probably scarred her. And when Radiance's infection claimed her, she started dreaming of, this exact thing happening over and over again. And so because of that, she clawed her own eyes out, and hence her name No Eyes makes sense. At least that's what I believe happened. I don't know. What do you guys think happened to her? As I said, she probably has the most cryptic story of any of the dreamers in the game. Okay, wait. This is for the Hunter's Journal, which isn't really needed for anything, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. But anyways, what's the fastest way to get out of this place? I guess it's from Frog Canyon only, right? Alright. Okay, so let me just go to the abyss and get our upgrades as well. We can also go to the crystal peak and get the descending dark and also knock out the enraged guardian. Because if you remember, we didn't actually kill the crystal guardian in the what do you call it, freaking crystal peak because yeah, he jumped up as soon as he lost. But anyways, let's see. Okay, oh my god. Alrighty, dude. Let's heal here. And honestly, if I had a little bit, how much money do you need to give to this banker? I don't remember, if I can be honest. Because yeah, if we had the money, let's see, can you deposit all of your money? Because I think there's a limit to how much she can take. But yeah, I would like to give her the maximum amount of money that we can give her. But anyway, Millibel the banker. Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd consider opening an account? Pay up. Okay, oh my god. Oh yeah, sure. Thank you for hanging out, Burak. Have a wonderful, good night or good morning, whatever you're doing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate it. But anyways, you're a smart one. Next time so dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my shell. Vault. Now let's do some banking. Okay, we can give her 4,500. Yeah, have a good night, my dude. Alright, so we need 4,500 geo. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the max amount, which I recommend people do anyway. Yeah, always give her max because yeah, you can get some interest on your investments. That's the best way to put it. But anyways, yeah, before we go to the, what do you call it, abyss and get all our stuff, let me just, get this stuff too. Get ourselves on 8 HP. Also remind me to get the freaking, what do you call it, what is that thing called? Payload? Yeah, payload over there. Because I think there's one that I missed because I didn't, although I don't know. If I get the payload, the character we meet over there dies. So, is that really worth it? Probably, I suppose. But anyways, let me just freaking now go. Wait, where's Hidden Station? Oh, wait a second. I did not had the freaking money for it. I remembered. Okay, oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's my bad. Anyways, let me just go there real quick. And yeah. Although, can we get to the, what do you call it, life, blood? Oh no, we can't, right? Because you need Joni's blessings for that. Actually, no, I think at this point, Joni's blessing won't even do what we need to do over there to actually unlock the path to life, blood, core. Yeah, I guess that is something I'll just have to come back to later. Not a bad thing, considering we will be coming back to the abyss. But yeah, for now, let's just get our main abilities from there. And yeah, then... Okay, hold 1 second. Alright, cool. Yeah, and then we can just basically do whatever we want, I suppose. Anyway, let's see. Can you dash from here? Okay, my god, not really. These guys just block your path all the time. Okay, out of here, dude. Alright. Okay. And yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'll just get the payload. I know she will die, but... hey man, the payload is definitely worth it. Plus, I will forget if I don't do it right now. But anyways, okay. This freaking thing. Alright. Which, by the way, it's a bit strange that all these Molochs are here, yet the brooding Moloch is in freaking the Forgotten Crossroads. But anyways, okay, deal with you. My god, if my damage output is this bad, I'm kind of concerned about this area, not gonna lie. Okay, oh my god, I didn't want to do that. Okay. Okay, regular aspect isn't that bad, but primal aspect is awful. Alright, cool. Okay. And then we just do this. Okay, cool. Okay, oh my god. Alright. Okay. And here she is. Cloth. My friend, you dealt with all of those beasts. I'm ashamed to say I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If it hadn't come along, who knows if I'd ever have survived. Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size, but this kingdom's beast, I wonder if I am just no match for them. Enough, I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same. By the way, guys, I was lying. She always obviously will survive. Like, why would a character die if I was to, like, try to save them? Like, come on, man. What is this? But yeah, hopefully it was funny to some people, I hope, that, I was joking about the fact that she would die if I was to try and save her here. But anyways, okay. Yeah, this is all what we came for, the pale ore. Although, is there anything down here? I think this down area is just a freaking shortcut. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Okay. Alright, cool. Is this the Krusty Krab? I don't know, bro. I am seeing, what do you call it? A lack of Squidward over here. Also, I'm seeing a lack of freaking Patrick too, but, maybe that's just me. A sponge won't hurt either. But yeah, by the way, yeah. Hello, BTK. Well, BTK. Welcome to the stream, my dude. But, yeah, hope you're having a wonderful weekend. If, I think, yeah, actually, I think everywhere around the world should be a weekend at this point. What am I saying? But yeah, hope you're having a wonderful day. Trying to beat, Hornet and, Steel Soul over here. Have done a lot of the stuff, but currently I'm just coming back to the Abyss to get the, Shade Cloak over here. So yeah, we're gonna do that and then probably go to either Queen Station, although I might just end the stream. Because, yeah, it's getting pretty late for me too, but yeah. Anyways. You must find the... Oh, wait, sorry. Accidentally knocked my mic over there for a second. Hopefully that didn't mess up, my audio. But anyways, focus on the game. The small worms are always the ones who get you. They are not noticeable. Yeah, dude. They are the biggest threat, honestly. But anyway, why am I even going over here? I'm supposed to go to the Abyss. My god, yeah, you're right, dude. I need to focus on the freaking game, because what the hell am I doing? But yeah, I hope that, some buzzing noise doesn't happen on my mic. Because, yeah, sometimes when it gets hit, it starts to do that. And that's kind of annoying to listen to. So, yeah, do let me know if that is happening. Because, just adjusting my, this wire a little bit usually fixes that problem. But anyways, we did get the King's Brand this, this stream. So, yeah, now we can access the Abyss itself. But first we need to obviously fall down all the way to the bottom. We're going to ignore this for now because we don't have Jody's blessings. So yeah, but yeah, that's something we also need to keep in mind when we, do the Abyss again. But anyways. Alright, so here we are at the bottom of this pit. The Abyss. And by the way, look at all these dead bodies that are over here. They will become quite relevant, by the way. We'll learn why exactly there are so many bodies here. But anyways, this stream we also knocked out Monomon the teacher. And also, since we went to the Fog Canyon, it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone who knows this game. But yeah, we have exactly this. So yeah, don't mind me, guys, just getting the best magic attack in all of Horror Night. Actually, probably the most damaging tool in the entire game. So yeah. Although I do not know, is this thing stronger without the, Shaman Stone? But yeah, here it is, the Abyss Shriek, strongest magic in Horror Night. It's with the Shaman Stone, a single cast of Abyss Shriek does 110 damage. At least that's what it used to do back in the day. I do not know if they buffed it later down the line or nerfed it. But yeah, it used to do 110, which is pretty high. Because I think even with the Fury of the Fallen and Unbreakable Strength, your nail only can achieve like 60 or 70 damage. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, okay, so now we need to go over here. And yeah, let's get the Shade Cloak. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, forgot that these guys exist. Also, don't need to Crystal Dash just yet. Alright. And I think the lantern. Because yeah, we need to activate a lantern in order to get past this place. Also, does getting hit by these guys, what do you call it, does double damage to you? I don't remember. But I also don't want to find out, so please... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they do, by the way. Hold up. I ended up finding that out, even though I didn't want to. But anyways, okay. Please let me go. Okay, cool. Alright. My lord. Yeah, these guys can be absolutely dangerous, by the way. But luckily, once you turn on this lantern over here, which, by the way, I don't even know why this turned off. Yeah, why did you turn this off, my guy? Turn it off? Cannot. My king, I'm sorry. The sea calls. Okay. What sea called him that he thought that this was a freaking good idea? I don't freaking know, but yeah. Anyways, by the way, you need to do this because yeah, otherwise those tentacles prevent you from going through over here. So yeah, now that we have done that, let's go over here and yeah, see what's on this area. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure there's a secret area over here somewhere too, right? Like this. Alright, cool. But we obviously need the freaking shade cloak first to get through these dark corners first. So yeah, let's just do that. Also to be a little bit careful. Oh yeah, here we go. But any freaking ways, alright. Now we're stuck in this freaking water. Anyway. As you know, somebody said earlier in the stream, what do you call it? Embrace the void. Absorb the shade cloak to dash forward, cloaked in shadow. Use the cloak to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. And yep, that's amazing. But anyways, which, by the way, fun fact, even if you get 1800 ascents, you can never actually dream nail this thing. Not sure why though. You would think that the dream nail, because you know its description literally says they can cut through any magic defense barrier or whatever. Well, I guess not through everything. But yeah, now with that, we have essentially the ability to dash through enemy attacks without taking any damage, which is amazing. And also we had this. An imprint of abyss given form. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, is that supposed to reference something in the Godmaster DLC? Oh wait, hold up. You can't freaking... yeah, shade cloaked with crystal dash. Forgot about that one. But anyways, now that we have the shade cloak, I don't think these tentacles appear anymore for us, right? Or maybe they do actually, now that I think about it. Well, obviously they don't do here because we have put some light over here. Funny how, you know, we are technically a creature that is against the light, yet, you know, we need light to actually progress in the story to actually defeat the light. Not even sure why the light helps us, but anyways. Okay, we didn't actually set on any bench, right? We don't need to climb all the way to the top. Because that would take like ages otherwise. But anyways, yeah, we can just go back to the ancient base in this way. Alright, so now... Okay, never freaking mind, dude. This was a save point, so we can't actually skip this area. Alright, never freaking mind then. Alright, well, that was a bit unfortunate, but anyways. Okay, so let's just continue to go through, see what we can do. I think at least I should go back to the Howling Cliffs, I think is the place called, right? But that's the next place I want to go to. And yeah, after that... actually, no, hold on a second. I also need... Okay, my god, there's still so much stuff left to do in the game. I don't even know what to pick first. You know, once we have picked something, then obviously we can pursue it. But yeah, right now the game is still very much open to us. But anyways, I think with the shade cloak, these shades shouldn't attack us right now. Though I do not know if they can spawn up here. I think over here, only these guys can spawn, which is, oh well, it is what it is. Also, by the way, if you want to collect the geo mounts, because I think there are multiple in this area. Yeah, I highly recommend you get the, what is it called? The, okay, my god, I don't remember the, you know, charm that allows you to gather all these geos, you know, on their own. But yeah, I always recommend getting that because otherwise, yeah, most of these geos will just fall to the, you know, pit down below and you'll never get it. But anyways, okay, also do not want to fall down here. Anyways, is this the path forward, by the way? I don't think so. Yeah, that's the path forward, okay. Alrighty, dude, alrighty. Okay, and then here. And then here, and yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, you are here. It faced the void and ascends unscathed. Could it unite such vast darkness? Ghost, I've seen you face the place of your birth, and now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow. Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. Funny then that such darkness gives me hope. Within it, I see the chance of change. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's stasis or face the heart of its infection. Well, I'm not gonna lie, for most people who haven't played this game, that dialogue wouldn't make too much sense to you. But she just basically told you the end goal of this game. Also, dropped for those people who have beaten Hollow Knight. Yeah, she just basically dropped the idea that yes, there is an alternate end in the game. Yeah, do you embrace this, the way this kingdom dealt with the infection before, or do you decide to face the light itself? Yep, that's actually a choice that you can make, but unfortunately, one choice definitely requires you to do a lot of work before you can do that. But anyways, okay, with this we can go back to Dirtmouth. Alright, let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's see if you can buy some stuff as well. Why not? But anyways, alright. Yeah, we have some money. We can definitely buy stuff, right? Oh yeah, by the way, should have told you guys about this before. But yeah, when you sit beside this Greta girl, she starts blushing. Though this won't last forever. Once Zort comes over here, then she'll change. But anyways. Okay, oh my god. We didn't get his key from the freaking Crystal Peak either, right? I'll either get the Mass Shard, or maybe I should get a Vessel Fragment, honestly. I don't remember. Which is more useful for me right now. But anyways, Oh wait, you can't do this right now because, yeah, Zort is not here. Because we didn't do Colosseum of Fools. Did I? Oh, okay, I already bought her stuff. But yeah, she's the wife of Cornifer. I don't think I ever showed her off. But yeah. Okay, then if that's the case, I'll just buy. Let's just buy the Vessel Fragment. I think we need this. Yeah, sure. I think that was the last Vessel Fragment he can sell, right? Yeah, because I think he can still sell like 2 Mass Shard pieces. Before his inventory just completely, ran dry. Yeah, honestly, buying out the merchants in this game is not that difficult. But anyways, we need to now go back here. In King's Pass. For what purpose, you may ask? Well, there's something over here that we couldn't explore before before we got Mantis Claw, but this is not it. This we could have taken, at the beginning of the run too, as I did in, the very first stream for this game. Okay, oh my god, I forgot that this guy was here too. Anyways, I think there's one more, I think. No? Okay. Alright, so yeah, here. As you can see, there's a path over here that we could have taken, but yeah, in order to get to this place, you need the Mantis Claw, which obviously you don't have at the beginning of the game. But now that we have it, yeah, we can go up here. And yeah, here we are in... although I think this is still called King's Pass, right? No, it's called something else. Okay, Howling Cliffs. But yeah. Alrighty, dude. Now that I think about it, we can probably just knock out, Gorb, sorry. Yeah, over here. I'm not gonna lie, I always confuse his freaking name. But anyways, okay. But yeah, before we do that, might as well just do this. We have already knocked out the, other 2 Nail Masters. So might as well just do that over here too. Nail Master Mato. Well met. Yes, I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you have endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nail Master Mato, who was taught the art of nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. Alright, well, I'm not going to complain about that. He probably gives us one of the most useful nail arts in the game. And that is Cyclone Slash. Now, this can be an amazing nail art. But anyways. By the way, they don't tell you the exact mechanic on this, what you call nail art. But anyway, your form, exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say that I consider you to be my child. Yes, When I saw you perform my nail art, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you. Alright. Well, that's pretty cool, but yeah, anyways. So you may have said that, seen that they said to just release and, yeah, you can't actually do the Cyclone Slash. You can do it if, what do you call it? You don't have any other nail art. But yeah, so the actual way to do, the Cyclone Slash properly is to, charge your attack first and then tap either down button if you're playing on PC or hold the left stick down. And yeah, basically keep holding that thing down and then repeatedly press the button that you use to charge your freaking attack. That's how you do Cyclone Slash. I'm not gonna lie, my first time I got super confused because yeah, once I got the Great Slash, I was like, wait, why can't I do Cyclone Slash anymore? Yeah, that's the reason why. Because I never even did it properly. I just, charged it and just left it. So I would do like a small charge and then yeah, just release the button immediately, which results in a pretty weak hit. But anyways, Gorb. I am Gorb. Bow, 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 bow to Gorb. The great mind. I am Gorb. Ascend, 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 ascend with Gorb. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's ascend with Gorb. Here you go, brother. Let's freaking ascend. Alright. Anyways, okay. Okay, my god. My god, how do we have freaking Abyss Shriek and yet the other two, which are actually weaker than it, are not even in possession of us? So to be honest, I would say this. The Abyss Shriek, it might be the strongest of the three, but it's also the, I don't know, the least use, using it is like harder than the other two. But anyways, I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain. Ascend, ascend. I am. Okay. Alright, and with that, we have gotten another, Dream Ascents over here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so now, I just need 300 more. Once we get that, we are good. And we can just, go through the, the area in the ancient basin that we couldn't unlock before. But anyway, what's the best way to get 300 Dream Essence? I can only think of one way to get it. I'm not gonna lie, not a huge fan of that. Though, can you blame me? Obviously, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of that. Who would be? But anyways, okay. So I think before we do that, though, let me just let's just knock out freaking Crystal Peak as well. So we need something called one of the keys, the storehouse key, I think it's called. That I didn't get this run, I feel like. Otherwise, I think we would have had the option to give that to freaking, what do you call it, Sly over there. But we didn't get that option. Also, you know what? Yeah, we're doing 112%. Let me just knock this place out too. Because yeah, there's a charm over here as well. I use the charm for the most part, but hey man, charm's a charm, I suppose. But anyways, okay, let me just knock this place out too. Any freaking ways. Which, by the way, yeah, there is, I think, a technique that can allow you to get to this place before the Forgotten Crossroads is even turned into an infected crossroad. And for some reason, even though the Forgotten Crossroad would be the Forgotten Crossroad and, won't be filled with all this, yellow, or sorry, orange Oompa Loompa stuff. Yeah, the freaking, this area will always be infected. That's a bit weird about this place, I must say. But anyways, okay, deal with you. And then we can just Abyss Shriek. Because, that was definitely not overkill. But anyways, okay. Yeah, get rid of you. And then get rid of you. Alright, perfect. Oh, never mind. We have still some more resistances, I see. Okay, out of here. Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, my god. Alright. Yeah, I think I probably have just prioritized my upgrades too unevenly, I feel like. Like, we have one of the strongest and honestly late game upgrades first. Yet the early game upgrades we haven't even collected at this point. But anyway, now we have the glowing womb. As I said, mostly a useless charm, I feel like. But, hey man, it's needed for 112%. So what can you do? Not my choice in that regard. But anyways. Okay, so now that we have knocked this place out. Which, by the way, yeah, getting out of this place is gonna be annoying. Oh wait, too high. Oh wait, too low. No, wait, again too low. Alright, I think this is the correct one. Alright, cool. Got it. So now, Can you go to the Zarubra from here? I think we can, right? Let me just do that too, honestly. Because, yeah, let's see if she can sell me some, more charm notches, though I may not have the money. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I won't have the money. Also, we can't even do that. So, never mind. Okay. So, let me just... Oh, wait, but we can go to Crystal Peak from here. What am I doing? Anyways, let me just at least take that to the map, I suppose. Alright. Okay, you can go down too. It's a bit crazy that they don't explode in the air. Anyways, okay. My god, dude. Yeah, okay, my lord. This thing is so annoying to listen to. Am I the only one who feels that way? I don't know personally, but anyways, okay. Come on. Alright, cool. Let's just heal here and then, yeah, see where we need to go. Okay, perfect. And now... So do we have the map for the Crystal Peak? I hope we do. Although, wait a second. I've already opened this area. Why am I not just doing this? My bad. But anyways, okay. Okay, I do have the map. So... Yeah, so that's the Enraged Guardian. Then we haven't explored the, I think, Crown of Harness is called, the top of this area. Because that's where I lost my freaking run last time. But this time I feel like we can definitely deal with it, considering we don't even need to do all the fancy stuff that I was trying to do before. But anyways, let me just do this real quick. Also, we didn't even get the freaking that useless charm, the deep focus, right? Okay, but technically it's not useless, but it's useless on its own. It's much better when you combine it with the freaking quick focus, which honestly, quick focus is just the better charm. So why not just use quick focus on your own? Or not to mention you cost like that combination costs like 7 charm notches. So yeah, that's absolutely crazy. But then again, I guess the buff is also pretty decent, being able to heal 2 times. 2 HP instead of 1. But anyways, okay. Let me just do this real quick. And get rid of you. Also, yeah, we didn't even break this wall open, by the way. This time around. Although I think I did this before. But anyways, okay. So let's see. Alright, cool. Yeah, so you need the crystal dash to get through this, which is why I didn't get this in the last stream. But anyways. Okay. Alright. Okay, oh my god. Whatever. Yeah, this one is kind of hard to get, but anyway, this one is the easiest one. Yeah, okay, cool. Got it. And then, yeah, just like, last time. Although I don't know. Is it faster to go through this, like with the crystal dash, or... Well, okay, I guess it is faster to do it over here. Anyways, okay, hold up a second. Alright, cool. And now we can get the deep focus charm, which, by the way, my god, I'm not gonna lie. You look at this place and you would feel like you would get hit everywhere. But you don't. But yeah, here we go. Deep focus. Basically, what it does is that it makes it so that you heal 2 masks instead of 1 when you focus your souls. But focusing your souls takes like 50% more time. So, yeah. Basically, your healing window gets even shorter, but you get 2 heals. Personally, not worth it. Yeah, because like bosses already give you so low, such a less time to heal, and then you just do that. I guess if you're just randomly exploring, it's not a terrible thing to have. But anyways, okay, yeah, we need to do also this thing, just so that I don't have to go all the way to the Forgotten Crossroads every single time I wanna freaking, what do you call it, come to this place. Though we don't really need to come to this place once we have knocked out everything here. Well, except for one thing, but that will be doing, like, quite late in the game. Not yet. Alrighty, dude, and then I think this should be it. Yeah, but anyway, before we, pass through here, we need to go through this area. And then we have these annoying guys. Alright, out of here. And yeah, okay, cool. Healing. And yeah, as you can hear over there, there's a grub over here. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, fun fact, that's not a grub. There are fake grubs in this game too, so need to be always mindful of that. Though, if you play through deepness first, you can find one of these guys before, because this fake grub is actually kind of rare in the game. But any freaking ways, alright. So now that we have done all that, and now let me just unlock the shortcut from Crystal Peak to Dirtmouth. And then we can freaking, okay, charge this. And yeah, just stop immediately. Alright, cool. And yeah, now we can just go back. Although, wait 1 second. I was supposed to freaking activate that thing too. Hold 1 second. Alright, cool. Yeah, so that should do the trick now. Alright, so now let's go back and find the storehouse key. And let's knock out the Enraged Guardian too. And then I think I'll call the stream off. Because it's kind of getting pretty late at this point. I just technically, what do you call it? I think start streaming a little bit late today, but I'm not too sure. Anyways. Can you watch the map while... Okay, no, you can't. Although I guess I can always go to the menu to do it, but I don't need to do that. Yeah, the area is just ahead of us. Okay. Although I don't remember, isn't the shopkeeper's key or like storehouse keys, whatever it's called, over here? Okay. Like, isn't it supposed to be somewhere over here? How did I not pick that up? Wait, isn't it supposed to be here? Did I not pick that up seriously? Okay, that's a bit weird. I thought I did. Okay, well, it is what it is, dude, I suppose. We'll find that out soon enough. Like, where the shopkeeper's key is. Or maybe I'll just get it on my own time. But yeah, let's first go up where the Crystal Guardian jumped up to, when we defeated him. Yeah, here he is, Enraged Guardian. And now he's shooting orange lasers towards us. Okay, oh my god. And yeah, it should be obvious at this point that, yeah, he can do double damage. Anyways, okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really... Yeah, not too many things change about the Crystal Guardian. Except the fact that he's doing now double damage. Although I think the hitbox of his lasers is also a little bit bigger. But yeah, luckily he's still the same stupid bug, so... Unfortunately, he's not Dream Boss, so... We don't really get anything out of him, but hey man, we'll always take the money. Nobody's gonna complain about that. And yeah, with that, we are done with this area for now. And now what we need to do is... let's see, is there any other area that I may not have seen where this shopkeeper's key is? I feel like I should already have it, but Sly is not responding to that somehow. Okay. Oh wait, actually I think I was supposed to talk to him. Because yeah, I think you need to go behind to talk to him. Okay. Never freaking mind. I think I already have the key. I just didn't talk to him properly. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, that's definitely a something game. I think that's probably what happened, right? But anyways, okay. If that's the case, we can always do that later too. But first, we just, get to the crown as well. Like I was doing last time. But anyways, okay. I mean, completely unnecessary pogo at this point, considering we have the double jump. But anyway, before we do anything... Okay, my god. Yeah, first let me just knock this guy off. But yeah, I also never showed these things off either, right? These dream trees over here. So yeah, let me just show them off what they are. So this is also another way you can get dream assets in the game. You don't have to just beat the dream bosses. Fun fact. But yeah, I decided to just knock this out anyway, because why not? Alright. Okay, these mini Crystal Guardians need to go. And yeah, I think this also has like around 100 in this area. Do they? I don't remember. Usually these only give you like 20 or 30 or something like that. That's why I wasn't really prioritizing doing this when I was, doing exploration today. Because yeah, it's really not worth it to just do them to get the Dream Essence. These are only needed if you really want to get like 2400 Essence, which is needed to complete the quest for the freaking Seer. But I don't really care about that right now, so... Oh, okay, we got it. And yeah, so once you collect all of that, that small tree becomes this. Not sure why though, but hey man, I guess we'll take it. But anyways, okay, so this damn area. This is where we lost our last stream, but yeah, this time we can just laser this place down and just deal with it that way. Okay, oh my god. Hold up. Let me just do this. That's probably the correct thing to do. Okay. Okay, what the heck? Okay, cool. Anyway. Oh. Hi, I'm Wimpod. Welcome back to the stream, my dude. How do I have 105% Hornet in 25 hours on my first playthrough? I do not know. What did you miss exactly then to have, like, not have that 7%? I remember when I first beat Horror Night, I did get the achievement for, you know, I think it's called 20%, 100%ing Horror Night under 20 hours. Yeah, I have that I had that achievement on my first playthrough as well. But yeah, for me it was because I didn't had, what do you call it? What is the god's name in Green Path? Un, right? Yeah, Un's, I don't know what she gives. I think it's called Shape of Un. Yeah, I didn't had that, which is why I did not had it. And also I didn't had the simple key for unlocking the Pantheons, which is why I was not able to get 112%. But yeah, that was my reason. Maybe you also missed something like that. Though to be honest, how many things were you even left with? I remember you said that, what do you call it? You finished most of the game, right? Alright. Okay, my god. Which by the way, yeah. Think some charms and on some another side quest. What side quest is even needed other than the delicate flower to actually get 100%? I don't remember, if I can be honest. Because that's the only one I remember. You know, it shouldn't be very hard to, guess why I only remember the delicate flower being required. Oh, that you didn't do that? Oh yeah, you need to do that because one of the mass shards in the game is actually locked behind the, what do you call it? And Colosseum. Oh yeah. Although, is Trial of Fools needed for 112? Oh no, it is. What am I saying? Yeah, all 3 trials are needed in order to freaking, what do you call it? Okay, my god, you need to get out of here, dude. Alright. Okay, you know what? Let me just clear this area out. Technically, I could still try and do that pogo stuff that I was doing last stream, But I feel like I have probably proven at this point that I can't do it. Although I think the way, because yeah, I remember one more soul vessel thing. Oh. Did you get the shopkeeper's key for, I'm pretty sure you probably got it, right? The shopkeeper's key from over here for Sly. Because that also holds some of the mass shards and the freaking other things that you need. But anyways, the actual way is to just do this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if you have Mark of Pride, you can just pogo off of these things over here and just, yeah, get through this area that way. Okay, then I do not know. Yeah, you must have missed it. I think it might be in the Royal Waterways because I remember there's one beside a very hidden wall. But yeah, we are in Harnessed Crown. And by the way, while all of this stuff looks cool, the coolest is right here. For those of you who know the game, or don't know the game, I would say this is epic foreshadowing as to what's, inside Harnessed. Like quite the epic foreshadowing, if I can be honest. But yeah, anyways, so let me just do, okay, oh my god, maybe I shouldn't return from here. Now that I think about it. Probably a bad idea, but then again, I was never the person who made the right ideas in the first place. But anyways, okay, yeah, so let me just get the Descending Dark 2, the upgrade for Desolate Dive. I could have gotten it, but I decided against it. I was like, why not just show everything off? Also, yeah, I remember this is a Geomount. Okay, cool. Take that. And yeah. Okay, oh my god. And the Seal Sibling ending. No, I don't think you need to complete the endings. Like, you can do any ending. Because I don't think endings give you, what do you call it, 112%, right? Because I don't remember doing the Seal Sibling ending ever. If I can be honest. And I have 112% in this game. But anyways, okay, let me just cross through here real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't need to get a specific ending. Well, okay. You need the 100% ending, obviously, in order to get the freaking 100%. Or like 112%, but yeah. Even among the Pantheons, I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to get the Pantheon of the Night. The first four Pantheons. That's all you need. The final Pantheon is actually not needed for 112%. So, there's that too. Also, I'm going to the wrong area. I was supposed to go even lower. That's what she said, but anyways. Moving outside of cringe jokes. Anyways, okay. I think, yeah, the upgrade is a little bit lower. My god, was there no direct way to fall down here? Okay, yeah, there wasn't. Okay. But yeah, this stream, we did a lot of stuff, by the way. Like this stream, we got almost everything. We just need now the, what do you call it, this thing first. Then I'm gonna get the elegant key from Sly. We could probably knock out the collector too, honest, now that I think about it. He's not that difficult of a boss, and we can definitely get it. We got the King's Brand. But yeah, we're still yet to get 1800 Dream Essence. We are currently at 1500. So yeah, pretty close, I would say, to getting at least the main stuff that is required to beat the game. But yeah. Also, anyways, let me just do this first. Okay, cool. Crystallized Mound. I'm not gonna lie, this place can get a little bit crazy, so I need to play a little bit carefully here, because yeah, you can definitely lose a run here, I feel like. But anyways, okay, let's do this. Alright. You know what, let me just knock this stupid guy out anyway. He's just gonna be annoying otherwise. Pretty sure you don't need to go like all the way above. Okay, oh my god, but yeah, we need to get this grub. On my playthrough with 105%, I didn't do P4, but when my save file got deleted, it had P5 finished. Wait, what? Wait, how can that happen? That's definitely something new. But anyways, yeah, that's quite a weird thing, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Never heard of that one before. But anyways, all right. As we can get the Descending Dark. Now we're only left with Shade Soul. But anyways, all right, cool. That's quite the bug, though, to be honest. But anyways, got my Steam account deleted. Wait, deleted or banned? You get a game ban, right? If you are caught cheating on Steam, right? I don't know, dude. Because, yeah, that's what I have seen. Because, like, I used to have some random person on my friend list, too. And, yeah, they decided to, what do you call it? Basically, I think there's a tool for Steam where you can just unlock every achievement in the game directly. And yeah, I don't think it's illegal to use it anymore, so you won't get a game ban today for doing this. But yeah, back in the day, it was illegal to do on Steam. So yeah, if you were to use that tool, your account will get a game ban. And yeah, that dude got a game ban. So yeah, that was pretty funny. But yeah, he promptly left, playing games after that. So yeah, never heard from that dude ever again. But that's something he did. Not sure why he would even consider just getting all the achievements in, GTA 5 of all games. Considering, although to be honest, I think legitimately you can't even get all the achievements in the game anymore because of the stuff they deleted in that. It's a bit strange, but then again, Rockstar is, now very well known on how terribly they handle games that they haven't already just shipped out at this point. Alright, so now we need to go back to Sly. So, yeah, let's do that and see if we can buy the key. You don't know how to get the grubs in Crystal Peak? Which one? Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, if you didn't get all the grubs, that might also be the reason why you didn't get 112%. Because, yeah, getting all the grubs is also required. Like, are you talking about this grub over here? The one that is over here located? There are plenty of grubs in, Crystal Peak, but I do not know which one you're talking about specifically. Oh yeah, and then there's this grave digger as well. Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you won't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you force upon those in my profession. Yeah, sure, buddy. Let me just give you a holiday then. But anyways, the ones with the smash things. Smash things? Wait, don't you just complete the freaking, Yeah, don't you just complete that particular puzzle? Oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah, we got all the nail masters too. So, yeah, now we get to access this area, the back of Sly's shop, where we see this over here. This giant ass nail that is probably like 3 times his size. Actually, probably 4 times. But anyways. So, another would join our group. I have a gift for you, warrior. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult. But as the great nail sage, I must recognize your skills. You have mastered the art of my remaining pupils. Now tradition decrees you too may hold the symbol. Wear it proudly, Nail Master. You shall be the last to receive its like. And we get the Nail Master's glory charm. Off you go, Nail Master. I have nothing more to give you. Nothing for free, at least. I'll be up briefly and eager to take your geo in trade for my precious wares. Which, by the way, for anybody who hasn't played this game, do you actually believe that this small bug could have wielded that freaking thing? You know, a thing that is like 4 times his size effectively? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I called Cap when I saw him. So yeah, we're just gonna call Cap on that. I don't think he's, true on that one. But anyways, yeah, that's, by the way, the only time you can go down there. So yeah, once we exit over here, you can't go down there anymore. Luckily, we don't need to, but anyways. How are your travels, Nail Master? As time goes by, I'm sure you'll only grow stronger. If you see your fellow Nail Masters again, tell them I carry them in my thoughts always, and that they should come and buy something from their old teacher as a mark of respect, okay? Okay, well, wait, did I not get the shopkeeper's key then? I thought I had it. Because I didn't find it in its location in Crystal Peaks, so what happened? Oh wait, I actually don't have it. Wait, what? Okay, I mean, that's a bit weird. Oh yeah, sure, dude. Thanks for hanging out, Wimpod. Hope you have a fantastic day, dude. But yeah, anyways, alright, so okay, then I have no idea where the shopkeeper's key went then. Maybe I'm just misremembering things then at this point. But yeah, anyways, I think I'll just call the stream right here too for myself, because yeah, it's getting pretty late, and yeah, this has been quite a long stream actually now that I look at it. So yeah, for those of you who hanged out, thank you so much for hanging out in the stream and checking it out. Yeah, today we did a lot of stuff, and well, there's still a lot of stuff left in the game, but yeah. I'm thinking that maybe we'll be able to knock this out in like, what, 3 or 4 streams, I hope. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just get confused and maybe not be able to do all the stuff, immediately, but yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to just knock out this game soon enough, and yeah, after that, I don't know what I will do. Maybe just go back to Pokérogue and try and beat that as well. No, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like doing, runs in that game from the very beginning. But yeah, I'll decide that on my own. But the next stream won't be happening this week. It's gonna happen next week. Otherwise, again, it's Sunday for me now. So yeah, it will happen next Saturday. Or like, this Saturday. But yeah, until then, have a wonderful day, everyone. And I hope to see you all in the next one.